Hey guys, the game's just about to be underway. I'm just gonna start to set up. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swinging strike from McCutchen, 0-1. Sorry, I started a little bit late. For some reason, the game wasn't going on. So, yeah. Another swinging strike by McCutchen, and now it's 0-2. Pitcher on the mound is Chris Sale, and the batter is Andrew McCutchen. Yankees are playing the Red Sox in Game 1 of the American League Division Series. Here's the 0-2. There's a slider in the dirt, 1-2. Yankees and Red Sox are the first pair of 100-win teams in the same league to play against each other in the playoffs. And it's the first time the Yankees and Red Sox have played in the American League Division Series. So, yeah, it should be a great series. It's a 1-2. There's a call with third, strike 3. A nasty slider that started on the outside of the plate and ended up in the middle. And there's one away. So great job by Sale on the first pitch. Okay, so the game just canceled out on me, which is annoying. So I'm going to try to get that back. Yeah, I was having problems with my Wi-Fi, so that's why it's been a little weird. But first out, McCutchen got struck out looking. I mean, use the MLB at Bat app so I can see it. Yeah, my phone's been weird. Just the Wi-Fi in general has been weird for me here. Like the other night with I was supposed to do the podcast, it was a little weird, and Spectrum wasn't working, so that combined just made it difficult. Apparently, right now it's a 1-2 count on Judge, according to the app. I'm going to try my iPad too, just look at TBS, make some fruition there. Yeah, I don't know why this is holding up. I have it on cellular and everything. Very strange. Yeah, I'll get back to the count in a second. If you're just joining in, Yankees are playing the Red Sox in the American League Division Series. They just started the game, and Sale's already struck out McCutchen. Judge is up. I'm trying to work on the Wi-Fi here right now, so I'm having a little trouble with that and viewing the game. So right now, that's my main concern, and yeah, it should be working. I think I'll get it in a second, but it's been annoying. I think my iPhone's loading a bit faster, so should be good in a second. This is just dumb. How are both of these not working? It was working when it was inside, but not when it was outside, which is awful. And whenever I turn it back on this app I'm using specifically for tonight, they turn it on to this commercial and then go right back to the game, no matter what time of the game. So it's really annoying. So they have commercial right now, but it's going to go right back to the game in a second. So Judge also got caught out on strikes. Apparently it's no one count to hits. So already being very nasty. I mean, he disposed of the McCutchen very quickly. And let's see, he got, Judge on the same strike. Oh, Judge fouled off a couple pitches, which is good. It's a good sign, but Sale's just too nasty. Now my iPhone paused. This is pretty annoying, to be honest. How's not working, even though it says there's enough Wi-Fi and all that stuff. And Yeah. Apparently now it's a 1-2 count on hits. Now it's a 2-2 count. Sorry, guys. Yeah. It's because of the app that I'm trying to fix. I know if I were to do this inside, that'd be good, but I don't want to wake anyone up. I don't want to have to go inside and just cancel the podcast and all that stuff. So, my phone's back in commercial, so hopefully it'll go right to the game afterwards. And yeah. So now hit set 3 and 2. Hits very good at taking pitches. Yeah. So it's a full count hit now. I know it's funny on the TBS app. They always just show the same commercial. All right, we're seeing some game action. It's lagging. Come on, you're so close. You got this. Come on. Just one extra step. They literally were showing Chris Sale on the mound with a full count, but nothing. But like he's just not moving. Come on. I think it froze. This is really annoying. I don't want to have to cancel another. There we go. Now it's back. Okay. Now we can work with this. So they show Chris Sale's strikeout breakdown. 111 on the fastball, 117 on the slider, and like 7 on the changeup. So just mostly 2-pitch pitcher, and he's nasty. There's a ball in the dirt and hits a nice walk. There we go. I mean, hits like doesn't really go out in the strike zone yet that much. And Sale's a very nasty pitcher. That was a nasty slide in the dirt. He held up. He didn't even try to swing. Took a pitch very well. And yeah, so we got a runner on first with Stanton up. Who doesn't want Giancarlo Stanton up? Even though he's a strikeout hitter, he's very, very solid. So, yeah. There we go. There's a slider on the outside corner that Stanton swings through, so 0-1. So apparently Stanton hit 486 at Fenway Park, which is awesome. It's very good for the rivalry. But yeah, no one hits up well off Sale. I mean, he is a tough guy to face. Like, he was completely healthy the entire year. There's a ball that missed inside 1-on-1. I mean, the thing that's been going on with Chris Sale is he hasn't been healthy the entire year. And if he is healthy the entire year, he would have won already multiple Cy Youngs. But he's either not healthy, or he finishes poorly, or something. But when he is on, there's almost no better pitcher in baseball than him. Or he can match up the best. There's a ball inside, 2-1. This is good. Yankees driving his pitch count up, but this will be pitch number 20, I believe. Yeah, which is good. If you can get more than 17 pitches out of a pitcher each inning, that's good. And 20, like, that's a bit of a rough inning for a pitcher, so that's good. That's solid. There's a ball high. Now it's 3-1. So now Stanton's in the driver's seat. Let's see what Sale goes with. The best pitcher in hitters counts will go to their off-speed pitch and do something called pitch behind, which means instead of a 3-1 fastball, because they don't want to walk the guy, they'll throw a breaking ball and throw off the hitter. So we'll see if he does that here. He doesn't want to give in. And there's a slider in the outside corner, so now it's a full count. Like I said, Sale's one of the best pitchers, and he won't give away in a bat. Oh, that wasn't a slider, it's a changeup. But it's very nasty. Instead of keep going in, it just kind of starts to tail out, like late towards the batter's box. This ball's fouled off, and the count remains at full. Since it's full count, it's 2 outs. Hits will be going. This is a walk. Goes to second with a strikeout. and it's over. If it's a hit, then he's at a jump start. So, yeah, if Stanton can a double, even maybe to left field, if he hits us a chance of scoring. He hits his very good speed instead of hits the ball hard. So, still decent hitters count for Stanton. And that ball's fouled off, so count still remains at full. And he's having good at bats. I mean, Judge had a 6-pitch at bat. Hicks had a 7-pitch at bat. Stanton has a 7-pitch at bat going. So yeah, I mean, if they don't score any runs this inning, at least they have their driving sales pitch count up. The Red Sox, they have this amazing closer in Craig Kimbrell, and there's something called the line to the closer. The line to the closer isn't that good. And there's a changeup that gets him for strike 3, swings and misses, and Sales strikes out the side. But he pitches to get him out of pitches, and that's the only upside of this inning besides the walk. So we head to the bottom of the first. With that, like a minute break. Forgot to put the baseball music on this inning, but I'll put it on next inning. All right, we are back. So, Chris Sale on the hill for the Yankees. Mookie Betts leading off. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a strike right down the middle, only one. Now, Yankees tabbed J.A. Happ for the nod in Boston because they had Luis Severino pitch last game. There's a ball in the outside corner, 1-1. And they took him over to Tanaka. Tanaka pitches well at Fenway, too. Happ's had a really good career against Fenway, and his last start here was very solid, too. Here's the 1-1. Guys fouls it off, 1-2. So like last time that Hap came here, misplayed a ball, and Hap was pitching well at that point, and then after that, he got a grand slam. Then he was taken out of the game, but until then, he was doing pitching amazing, like just utter domination. Like the Red Sox had no chance, and it was at Fenway Park too. Here's the 1-2, and he strikes it out on a high fastball, one away. It's already a good start for Hap. Going into 4 pitches to dispose of Betts, who's the probable MVP of the American League, and there's one away. There's a little more on Betts than the MVP. I mean, I don't know what his nickname is, but if he does have one, it should be the fastest hands in the East, because this guy can really just turn on anything. Like any fastball you throw to him, he can turn on. And he's just such a good hitter, and he uses the whole field. And he's a 30-30 player. Benintendi up, and he fouls one off. And yeah, he's a doubles hitter as well. And yeah, he just hits for average, hits for power, does everything right. It's a cannon for an arm in the outfield. Very good speed, very good range. That ball is going to be a single to left field. Benintendi on first base. Benintendi always been a very good hitter. He was a very highly touted rookie a couple of years ago. He's turned into a fine player. Has like 20 steals and like 16 homers. That's like 280. He uses the all fields too. Really, he's definitely going to be a 300 hitter at some point. And yeah, he just like hit a nice cue shot to left field, and now he's have to face Steve Pearce, who crushes lefties as a 344 career average against Jay Happ. They've played in the same division for a little while. And yeah, Benintendi's going, and he is safe. But Torres points to the dugout for review. It was a good throw by Sanchez, but yeah, the throw was just high. It was kind of about the head of Gleyber Torres rather than where you want it to be. Just kind of like closer to the waist. Yeah, Red Sox wasting no time to get started. But yeah, he does look safe. I don't think the Yankees are going to challenge. And they announced mentioned this too, but the Red Sox have stolen a lot of bases this year. They have some very fast guys. And like Benintendi and Betts and Bradley Jr. And yeah, so yeah, they're wasting no time to steal. And the Red Sox have a third in American League with stolen bases of 125, behind Indians and the Rays. Here's the 1-0. There's a ball way inside, 2-0. So Benintendi on second, and Pierce crushes lefty, so all they need is a single. Benintendi's good speed. I mean, unless it's to left field, then maybe not, because left field's like really short. In Fenway Park is the monster, and the left fielders can play in. So yeah, anything but like a single to left. There's a ball outside, 3-0. So after the stolen base, Happ's now falling behind, and yeah, Red Sox putting pressure on him. So the announcer just mentioned that Steve Pearce, diehard Red Sox fan. Here's ball 4. So Happ just walked Pearce on 4 straight pitches. He might be a little shaken up from the hit and the stolen base, maybe thinking a bit too much, putting too much pressure, and now he has another probable MVP, or one of top 3, at least top 5, but probably top 3 MVP finishers, and JD Martinez. I'm thinking Jose Martinez. Anyway, I was thinking the Cardinals first baseman for a second, but JD Martinez has like 43 homers, 130 RBIs in the season. He is a huge threat. Batted like 330. I mean, he's not that fast, so I could use the double play. There's a ball inside. So like 5th straight ball from Happ. I mean, I know he's trying to pitch careful to these Red Sox batters, but he has to throw strikes. If he's trying to do too much pressure to throw quality strikes or just trying to aim rather than pitch, which is can be a common issue. But Why needs to bounce back. Hit in the wall, that's not too bad. Out of this inning. There's the ball in the dirt, 2-0. So Happ has just really lost the strike zone. Nothing's there. So, yeah. I mean, what's nice is the hitter's count. So I'd be able to throw an off-speed pitch, and Martinez will go fishing for it, and there'll be a double play. But, yeah. Gary Sanchez behind the plate. He has 18 pass balls this year, which is 5 more than the Mets catcher, and he was injured. So that just shows you how bad he is at blocking baseballs. He also has like a bunch of wild pitches as well for catchers, like ranks like third, like at least top 5 in majors. And that one's over the Green Monster. Reds that's like a 3-0 lead. So Happ tried to get a fastball inside, and JD Martinez just absolutely crushed it, just slightly over the Green Monster, but it was a nice line shot. And the Red Sox take a 3-0 lead. So Happ, who lost strike zone, tried to go back inside. Not a good idea. Maybe he missed him, but now the Red Sox take a 3-0 lead. So he's in a huge hole with freaking Chris Sale pitching. So this does not look good for the Yankees right now. So, yeah, wow. Jeez. That is a huge, huge blow. I mean, with Chris Sale up, you can almost say, you can't count it on. Yankees basically just have to get him out of there. And they keep driving his pitch count. Sale's too good. They maybe can manage 1 or 2 runs off him. That's maybe it. He's literally too good to score 3 runs off of. I mean, I want the Yankees to prove me wrong, but they need to get to that bullpen now. They just anyone but Sale. He's just ridiculous. Even Kimbrel, they can maybe score off of, but Kimbrel's ridiculous as well. They get to Sale out there by 5 or 6, so they have a chance. But right now, by the way, it's 1 and 2 count. Sorry, I was rambling, but yeah, just not good. There's ball on the outside corner, 2-2. And yeah, Happ already had 17 pitches with 1 out, so now he's starting to get the rest of getting his pitch up. There's a pop up and foul Terry to Luke Voigt, and he makes the catch 2 away. That ball was even a little bit more than inside, but when you're Happ, you don't throw too hard. I mean, you just drop that barrel and just yanked it to left field, and yeah, he just wow, that was a good piece of hitting. It wasn't even that bad of a pitch, but it's just so hard to throw inside to. You can't miss inside with him. Okay, got to cancel out the app. This is being annoying. Okay, it's back. I mean, the homer just landed in the first row, and that was literally just barely cleared the fence. Fan's smiling right now, catching the ball. He's a Red Sox fan. But yeah, it was a good line shot. There's a striking outside corner, 0-1. The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts, is up. Xander Bogaerts passed the century mark in RBIs this year. Having a very good year. Over 20 homers. Good defensive shortstop. He's only a 265 hitter. Oh, no, sorry. I messed it up. Sorry, Nunez is up. I thought that looks like Nunez, but my bad. I forgot to fill in Martinez's homer. I filled in for the rest of the guys, but not himself. So Bogaerts was the one who popped up, and Nunez is up now. So it's a 1-2 count on Nunez. But yeah, Bogaerts is. I mean, he might be just as good as Didi. And Didi has more homers, but Bogaerts has more RBIs. So he plays similar defense. similar amount of stolen bases. They're both like not like tier one shortstops in baseball, but they're like tier two. And then his drives at right center field, put it right to Judge. He lined out, and there's three away, but the Red Sox come away with 3 runs on the J.D. Martinez homer. So we head to the top in second. With that, 2-minute break. If you're just tuning in, we'll be back in like a minute break or so. Oh, let me put on like the baseball music to help out. I have it on, but it's not playing. There we go. All right, we are back, and Sale misses low, so it's a 1-0 count to Luke Voigt. Luke Voigt has been our Lord and Savior with the Yankees. He is, wow. And there's a single to center field. I had a feeling Voigt would do well in order to get the Yankees started. That's good news. And Yankees starting off hitting well with Luke Voigt on first base. My AirPod just fell out and then paused, which is annoying. So hopefully we can get back to it. Should be nice. Apparently it's a 1-2 count on Didi. So yeah. I think it's gonna head to commercial and then we'll just start because that's what this app does. So I'll just tell you the balls and strikes via the app because it's just reloading, has to go through another commercial. D foul one off, so it's still 1-2. and they came back, so that's good. Earlier today, the Astros beat the Indians 7-2. I said this before to a couple of my friends, but the Yankees want to win the World Series. The Astros are an incredibly tough team, and it's very hard for me to see the Yankees beating them. So if the Indians can somehow win the series, then and the Yankees can beat the Red Sox, they have a great chance. And Sale strikes him out on a slider on the outside corner, one away. So all the outs have been via the strikeout. Sale looking as sharp as ever. The one that on hits was a very good at bat by hits. I mean, Sale was just nasty at that. Not getting in, but hits wasn't either. And that's why he had the walk in the first inning. And then he just let the pitch up with a void. I think it's like a hanging changeup. Singled it right to center. But yeah, besides that, he has been completely on. There's a ball outside. We want to know to Duhar. And Duhar is a very good contact hitter. He batted .297 on the season, led rookies in homers and RBIs and doubles. And he actually tied the rookie double record with Fred Lynn from 1975. Here's the 1-0. There's a slider dunking in for a strike, 1-1. And, okay. Video's having some playback difficulties. Apparently, Duhar got out. I'm checking the app to see how. He grounds into a double play. Great, so the inning is over. It was a 4-6-3 double play. Of that, we head to the bottom of the second. All right, we are back. Hope you guys enjoyed the song. I'm gonna try to find some other one for tonight's end, so I just don't play the same song when I did the last time. who's that ball's fouled off, 0-1. Ian Kinsler, the former Ranger and Tiger. I talked about how Betts had a 30-30 campaign this year, and him and Ramirez are the first two players since Trout. And there's another guy also in I think Braun in like 2012. No, it was 2012 to have a 30-30 season. Here's a 1-1. Fell outside 2-1. And Kinsler back in the day had a 30-30 season, and which is very impressive at the time because he's a very good second baseman. Second basemen usually didn't hit 30 homers. But yeah, that ball's fouled off, 2-2. I mean, if you look at his like career stat line, he's very similar numbers for homers and steals. Still run a bit, still plays decent defense, still can hit for power. But yeah, he's played 34 postseason games. I think that it was with the Rangers in 2010, 2011. They even played with the Tigers in 2012. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think he was with the Rangers at that point still. But I think he did go to the playoffs with the Tigers at some point, but not their World Series ring. That goes swung and a miss, and Happ has the second strikeout of the night, 1 away. Happ looking for a bounce back inning after the first. I mean, if he can hold the Red Sox at 3, I mean, 3's still reachable. I mean, it's a lot in the postseason, a lot with Chris Sale pitching. Let's see how many pitches he's at right now. I think he's like double play last inning did not help. That's just an inning killer. And yeah. Okay, so he only has 31. Even though he threw like 24 pitches in the first. That ball's high, 1-0. So Sale's right back in there at pitch count, but Yankees need to keep driving up. That's really the best chance they have. There's a strike on the outside corner. 1-1. I mean, yeah, like I said, I mean, he's just so unhittable. And he's really good against the Yankees, but Yankees still somehow always find a way to win. It's a fly ball to left field. Right to McCutchen, 2 away. Here's Jackie Bradley Jr. He's super fielders in baseball, at least defensively. He can cover almost more ground than anyone. Has one of the best arms in baseball. And to top out, he can hit a little bit too. Has like 13 homers and like about 13 steals. So yeah, he's a solid player. I mean, he had a really good hitting campaign for a couple years, or like a year and a half, and then now he's kind of fallen back to earth. But he still has a little bit of pop, a little bit of speed, so that's good for him. But his average is way down. Like he was like a 280 hitter, and now he's batting like 240. So yeah, hitting wise, he doesn't produce as much as he used to, but his defense and his speed and a little bit of power more than make up for it. The app I'm using just zoomed into the Red Sox wall. And if you haven't heard of this, it's actually the Red Sox wall is very interesting. After every win, there's a ball in the dirt, 1 and 2. After every win, the Red Sox had a picture of like the hero of the game onto this wall, and they have a separate section now for the postseason. So the Red Sox put all 107 wins so far on the wall. That ball was grounded right back to Happ. Almost hit him in the face, but he grounded it right before then. It was like a decently hard ground ball, but he throws it first, and there's the third out, and we head to the top of the third. So nice bounce back inning from Jay Happ. Tuning in, into the break, putting on some baseball music. some reason, based on these, it keeps stopping, but I'm going to go with it. I think it's the Wi-Fi more than anything that keeps stopping it. Yeah, the Wi-Fi's been a problem here. It can be really annoying. Like when my friend Gabi came over, we watched the Yankee game, and that's a podcast I couldn't do. Actually, there's been a good amount of podcasts I haven't done or I had to stop because of the internet or because of the cable company. But yeah, the internet was really poor that day too. Like we couldn't even watch the game on the computer; we had to listen to it, and even that was a bit spotty. Okay, so it's just loading. Like I said, I don't think the Wi-Fi is that. So it's like kind of like you have to mess around with it here. Besides the actual way how to fix it, usually I can get it to work. Just say Wi-Fi and turn it on and off and exiting out of the app, and it usually eventually comes through. But it is a process. Apparently, it's a 1-1 count on Gary Sanchez. That does not look really good. I mean, Sanchez does very well in Fenway. His first homer was at Fenway. Now it's a 1-2 count, but he strikes out way too much. His average is way too low. That does not seem like – that seems like an all or nothing. Like, he either is going to homer off sale or he's going to strike out. I think it's probably going to be the latter. So I'm trying to tune back in. App's loading up. Going to find that same freaking commercial that it always does before it goes back to the game. Yeah, I can already see the commercial like starting to pop up. It's like I can't hear any sound yet, but it's like commercial's starting to come up. Sanchez fouls one off, so it counts still as 1-2. Yep, here comes that same commercial. It's like these kids just like drawing on a piece of paper and talking about this guy has a good dad and how he brings him like a flash suit. And then he says like, oh, like, then he goes like right to T-Mobile. So definitely one of those TV commercials. Oh, now it's a 2-2 count on Sanchez. So hey, he's working decent count. And then now he's struck out looking. So the game came down to the pitch before he struck out looking, so let's see how he strikes him out. Sale with his fifth strikeout. It was just a fastball inside. He's just too good. Such a good pitcher. It's amazing the Yankees have won any games off him, or anyone wins any games off him. He literally, when he's on his game, is unhittable. He's ridiculous. The only way to beat him is to drive his pitch count up. And he has, 36 pitches right now? So his pitch has in great shape. So, yeah. There's a baseball in the outside corner, 1-0. So Sale, the season to go. There's a Apollo 2-0. Torres is up, by the way. But yeah, with about a month to go, Seattle was being stretched out for the playoffs. You start off 1 inning, 2 innings, net start, 3 innings. Torres wins and this, and now it's 2-1. After I pitched like 4 innings, and now he's stretched out to 100 pitches, and he looks very sharp. It's like he hasn't been to the DL, hasn't missed a beat. There's a ball low, 3-1. Torres has very good at bats. He sees the ball well. He won't swing at the same pitch twice. Very good at making in and bat adjustments. Like, that's very high quality from someone as young as him. There's a ball low and outside, and Torres gets on base. So now with going back to the top of the order, that's nice. With McCutchen and Judge and hits, and hopefully Yankees can do something with that. So the Brewers beat the Rockies today 4-0 as well. I already mentioned earlier that the Astros beat the Indians 7-2. So the Astros are leading the series 1-0, and the Brewers are leading the series 2-0. So Brewers looked like they had that series in check. There's a line drive to right field, and Betts makes the catch, and he throws to first. And I think he just missed the play, but that was a great drive by McCutchen. But Betts had a great range. He caught it, turned himself around, and relayed it to first, like a perfect throw. But yeah, good read by Torres to get back there in time. He still went pretty far. They might even challenge it. It was really close. Great stretch by Pierce. This guy's basically he does do a split to catch it. So, wow. Sale's loving it. This really could be. Okay, they already said on the. All right, so yeah, they're not going to challenge it, but that was very close. Like, he literally just got the hand in before the ball beat him to the base. There's a ball low for a strike, so 0-1 to Judge. Just love to see Judge crank one off Sale. Gabby and I were talking about it, like, power against power here. Like, one of the best pitchers in baseball. It's one of the best hitters in baseball. And Judge just to win that battle, be amazing. There's a ball way inside, 1-1. With one swing, Judge can put the Yankees within striking distance of the Red Sox. They still are within striking distance at 3-0, but if he can cut that deficit, that'd be great. You just need base runners. They have power guys everywhere in the lineup. Just need that one. Yankees got to just keep doing what they've been doing all year. That's hitting homers. That ball's ground up the middle. Kinsler steps on second for the force, and there's 3 away. So, yeah, Sale's still been doing excellent, and we head to the bottom of the third. So I'm going to put on some more baseball music. There we go. This is a good one.
Rock and roll was being born. Marijuana we would scorn. So down on the corner, the national pastime went on trial. Talking baseball. Tuesday and Vanilla talking baseball. Man and Bobby Fella, the student, the barber, and the duke. They knew them all from Boston to Dubuque, especially Willie, Mickey, and the Duke. Gary was beginning. One Robbie going out, one coming in. Kiner and Midget Goodell, the Thumper and Mel Parnell. And I was the only one winning down in Washington. I'm talking baseball. Mazuski can't but never talk baseball. The man and Bobby Feller, the Scooter, the Barber, and the Duke. They know them all from Boston to Dubuque, especially Willie, Mickey, and the Duke. Now my old friend, the Bachelor, well, he swore he was the Oklahoma kid. And Cookie played and Cookie to go and see the Duke. And me, I always loved Willie May. Those were the days.
It's one of the all-time classic baseball songs. Perhaps the greatest baseball song.
Well, now it's the age, and Red is the greatest, and Bobby Bonds can play for everyone. Roses at the vet, Rusty again is a Met, and the great Alexander is pitching again in Washington.
All right, so we'll continue that next half inning. It's a good song. Like, I just love playing for it. Somebody like, I'm trying to say, how many players can I know that of this song? Does have a good amount. There's a ball, so 1-0 count to you bets. That's what I thought. Ball outside, 2-0. Betts is only 5'9", which is considered very small in baseball. Most guys are at least 6 feet tall, and he has some of the best power numbers in baseball. There's a strike in the outside corner. He's one of the best offensive players as well. Yeah. He was originally a second baseman, but just Pedroia played that position. He was a staple holder for the Red Sox. There's a ball outside, 3-1. Pedroia won MVP for the Red Sox. He's the face of their team. He's injured for the past couple of years, so we'll see at what type of player he is when he returns. But when good, there's a strike on the outside corner, full count. Betts thought he had a walk, but then he dropped his bat, started taking off the guard. Now he's put it back on, which is always a little funny when you see it from a player. It's basically the same pitch as the last one, maybe a bit more inside, so he half got the call. And Betts hits that one deep, and it's off the wall, right to hits, and Betts is going to have a double. So luckily that just cleared being a home run, but yeah, leadoff double is never good for an opposing team. So yeah, that pitch is like way low. Feels like a hanging curve. I will tell you guys, Betts go in the dirt. Then Betts just yanked that one almost over the fence. So that was insane. Like I said, the Yankees really need to keep the Red Sox at 3 if they want to have a chance of winning this game. It already doesn't look very good for them. So, yeah. Perhaps now King Sharp hit. Good. That's a good move by Boone. He already has Chad Green warming up. You cannot allow more runs to score. You got to hold them right here at 3. Have a chance to win this game before it breaks open. Habs already thrown 42 pitches and 2+ innings, plus meaning you entered a third but has not recorded an out. So not a good pitch count. He has definitely struggled this game. Last inning was very good, but yeah, now he has the heart of the order up, and he's not pitching that well. So hopefully we can avoid it. Here's Benintendi, who absolutely crushes the Yankees. There's a ball low, so 1-0. Benintendi, especially, is very good against Severino. I mean, he's been amazing off him. But, yeah, Benintendi is just a different type of player. I mean, he also very good power. He's still very young. He's only like 23 years old. And he bunts. And who's going to get it? And he gets a hit out of it. Wow. His speed is very good. He bunted to first. And It's something called a drag bunt, which means he tries to bunt it pretty far, and he runs at the same time. Um, and yeah, J Happ wasn't there, and Torres tries to run to first, but yeah, so that was a tough play. It was on voice above side. It's almost like kind of backflip it if he had any chance. But yeah, so Happ's out of the game. They're going to put in Chad Green at first and third. So Happ was going to see us being a very good start against the Red Sox. Has not been good. And yeah, he's been taken out of the game. So I'll put back on that song as I do the stats.
I'm talking baseball, like Reggie Keys and Everett talking baseball. Blue and Gaylord Terry, Stephen Garvey Schmidt, and by the blue. If Poop is down, it's calling, it's no fluke. They'll be with Willie, Mickey, and the Duke. Willie, Mickey, and the Duke. Say hey, say hey, say hey. It was Willie, Mickey, and the Duke. Say hey, say hey, say hey. I'm talking Willie, Mickey, and the Duke. Say hey, say hey, say hey. Mickey, and the Duke. Say hey, say hey, say hey, say hey.
So that was the end of the song. I'll put on a different one, or try to find a different one next break we have. But they're going to come back in like a minute or so, even less. So I'll just put it on in a little bit. Yeah, pitching changes are the shortest race in a baseball game. So yeah. Yep, and we see we're already back. I'll probably do the game tomorrow, which is at 8 p.m. or 3 a.m. my time. So, yeah, we shall see. Here's Chad Green. It's probably one of his most notable postseason appearances. His 2 years of the postseason. This is his second year. He has not pitched yet. Was when he came in for Severino, the wild card game last year. Yankees were down 3-0. Just shut them down. And then Yankees came back, and then Yankees won the game. Made it to with one game of reaching the World Series. So, actually, as I'm speaking, the announcer was just talking about it, which is funny. That's when you know you're doing a good job. So, hopefully, Green can stop the bleeding here. Red Sox really cannot score any more runs than. I know I'm saying that a lot, but it was very true. And it's a little bit stressful. The Yankee fan watching this right now is just like, kind of just stop the bleeding. We just got to keep them at 3. 3's not good, but it's what it is, and you just got to. That ball's a single to left field. So, well, you do not stop the bleeding just yet. So, Pierce gets an RBI, and Sox are up 4-0, and it's first and second, nobody out. Now we got to keep them at 4. Every run they get is just way worse, especially if they're like literally one of the best pitchers in my generation on the mound. So, yeah. Pierce, even though they're mentioning this now on the game, but even though he's so very against lefties, can't handle his own against righties a bit. And Chad Green is a righty, and he smoked that ball to left field on a hard ground ball. There's a strike 0-1 to Martinez. We would love to see a double player strike out right now. That'd be great from Chad Green. I mentioned that Martinez is power to upper field. He just waits so deep on the baseball. He's very, very good student of the game. Like, he'll literally analyze every video he does in batting practice before the game. And that's how he basically changed his career. He looked at a video. This guy was cut by the Astros after a couple of weeks of playing for them. Went to the Tigers, changed his career, had a great second half last year at the Diamondbacks. Now has MVP candidate this year. There's a swinging strike on the outside corner, 0-2. Green looking much sharper against Martinez, who's also a strikeout hitter. But, yeah. I mean, Martinez is also a very good 0-2 hitter. Like I said, he just waits very deep on the baseball, which is a very good skill. Meaning he can hit to all fields. He sees the baseball for more time. There's a ball in the dirt, 1-2. The ball was stabbed by Sanchez. It was kind of like a 90-mile-per-hour slider in the dirt. Just stabbed at it and was able to catch it. It's kind of impossible to block, so I won't judge him for that one. That was actually a good save. So I think good there. That ball's driven to right field. And Judge is right at the wall and he makes the catch. Benintendi will tag, but it's the first out. And that ball was really 2 feet from right field. It may have even been out, but Judge is just so tall that he caught it. You see right field in Fenway, it's the wall there is literally 2-3 feet tall. So that ball was caught at Judge's head. So it probably would have been out. But, he's too tall. Fancy regular sized major league player would have caught that too. But he literally just missed that by a couple feet. He smoked a couple of pitches now. But, yeah, very close from making this a 7-0 game. Luckily that wasn't the case. Now 1st and 3rd for Xander Bogaerts. Green should really use double play. I mean, getting out of this with 1 run and half, that'd be great. There's a strike, 0-1. He's been throwing strikes. You can't ask anything more than that. He asked for quality strikes, but at least he's, yeah. Now the guy shuts him down at 4. There's a ball low, 1-1. Green was acquired in the Justin Wilson trade with the Tigers, and Justin Wilson's a good pitcher for the Yankees, a good relief pitcher. Now he's on the Cubs. We're out of the playoffs. Actually, don't even think he had a very good appearance for them in the postseason this year, which is all right for the Yankees, I guess, in that regard. There's a line drop to Judge. He missed a catch. He's going to throw home. He has an arm, and the throw is too far in front. We're going to shut 3rd, and he is safe. So, sacrifice fly for Bogaerts and Red Sox take a 5-0 lead. So, yeah. Judge didn't make that bad of a throw, but he was kind of caught flat-footed. But yeah. The ball hits kind of running forward, then switches feet, and Benintendi runs well, and he was just maybe trying to be too perfect. It wasn't that bad of a throw, just way up in front of Sanchez, had to run up and get it, but not enough to get the out. He's looking a bit disappointed. Now the umpire's talking to Sanchez about something. I think they think Benintendi left too early. And all the umpires are talking now. So you're going to try to tune in. Just listen. I think they're saying they're not having proper reception back to New York to hear from about the replays and stuff. Yeah, well, he is safe regardless, so it is a sacrifice fly. The Red Sox are up 5-0. He didn't stop. He has enforced it, so yeah, that's an one. Now the Red Sox are chanting Yankees suck, which is just totally pleasant to hear. The Yankees only said we won Boston against the A's, but yeah. There's the ball way high. Wow. They almost took Nunez's head off. So that can't be a good sign for anyone. Yeah. I don't know how Sanchez caught that. Like, that was already above, like, in elite terms of height, that was above the head of Nunez. That was like, it was just stand up, barely caught that. Nunez fouls that back, 1-1. Yeah, Habstar's a major disappointment. Yankees were hoping to get some innings from him. Expecting the start, he's against the Red Sox. One of the reasons why they got him. Nope. Yeah, he just did not have it today. Red Sox who just hit so well off him. Apparently the inning's over. It's sped up. And it lagged a bit. Nunez popped up to second, so we'll head to the top of the fourth. Try to find a good baseball song. Might not be able to play it this inning, but hopefully next inning. We can queue it up online. All right, there's literally one called the baseball song, so let's try that. I looked at baseball songs and somehow that did not come up. Never heard of this before, so don't know what to think of it.
The first thing I remember is the game that I loved.
Wasn't expecting country song.
Daddy with me, cheap seats above, saying,
Not bad.
Keep your eye on the ball. The crack of the bat, the stadium's roar. We were up on our feet before the tie-breaking score. I said, Daddy, I know what you brought me here for. He said, good, I hope you hear the call. Life's a fastball, bell time, coming right down the middle. Don't
This is a perfect country song.
And let it go by. Swing hard and aim for the snag. I feel the dreams stone and don't grab a part right next to all. Dead on the mountain till the light was gone.
All right. We are back. That was a good break. Already at the top of the fourth inning. There's a strike. The game feels much faster than it has been. Maybe it's because Sale just throws so well. Okay, so the Yankees basically got to 50 pitches to Sale in 3 innings, so get out after 6. Maybe they have a chance. 5 runs is a lot. There's a strike in the outside corner. And now they have to almost 4 runs off Sale, which is very hard for the Yankees. I mean, Sale is literally has the best ERA of all time. Forget how many innings it is, but best ERA all time against the Yankees for a starting pitcher. So he's really hard for them to hit him. There's a ball up high, so 1-2 on hits. This is a very good eye. Doesn't really strike zone that often, so that's how he's able to get the walk in the first inning. And this should be a good matchup. Here's the 1-2. Hits fouls that one off. It was a slider about to jump to the dirt, but hits got the bat head out and fouled it off. So good piece of hitting by Hits to stay alive. Yeah, Salas have trouble putting hits away. So that's been good. Why should, as I say that, Hits strikes out or gets out? But we'll see. Like I said, Salas is just crazy nasty. When Hits is one of the best guys in the game. I think he's like third most walks in the American League with 90. There's a ball outside, so 2-2. Yeah. It almost seems like you always have like at least like a 6-pitch at bat with Hits. Sally's been doing just that, which is nice. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're going to go try to go 100 pitches to him even more. He is their ace. That ball's pop foul. Count remains at 2-2. I mean, Hits actually can be a pretty clutch player. I mean, he does everything right. He walks a lot. He has good speed. He plays good defense. He has for power. And when the Yankees need him most, like he usually is one of the guys to step up. Like he's solid, switch hitter too, batted from the right side of the plate. Fouls that went off, stays alive. So having a really good at bat. Hits was originally a first-round pick by the Twins. He wasn't living up to his reputation, so he was traded for the Yankees' backup catcher, John Ryan Murphy. And since Hits has come to the Yankees, he has done. In the first year, he didn't do that well, but he's been nothing but hit. And the last 2 years have been amazing. The fouls that went off, so count still remains at 2-2. I think this is like 8th pitch of the bat or something. I'll check the app afterwards to let you know because I don't want the app is usually a bit ahead. So I don't want to check the app and see what happens. So I'll check it like after the inning. Yeah, they said here in the app I'm using to watch it, a 225 average with the Twins. 3 years he played with them. Great take by Hits. Nasty, nasty slider in the dirt. Just what as they call it when you have a good take. He spits on it. He just says no to it. Now it's a full count. He's really just working with Sale. Like, these are the at-bats the Yankees need. They need to drive him out of the game. I'm going to keep saying that because that's how, if they have any chance of winning this game, how they have a chance. And here comes the full count. Hits fouls it off, count remains at full. It's like any bad pitch he fouls it off, and any pitch like just off the plate he fouls off, or if it's like a ball low, he'll just spit on it. So yeah, I mean it's an impressive bat to watch, especially if someone is as good as Chris Sale. So this was a great. I mean, even though Yankees are losing 5-0, and he has a single to right field. Hits wins the at bat. Great job by Hits. Sale has not been able to get him out, and he starts off this inning right. Hopefully, this will anger Sale, get him his head. We have Stanton up, who is a very good hitter in Fenway, so that's good. Boyd also hit Sale hard in the second inning. So, hey, maybe we can start something. That'd be good. Right now they're interviewing with Alex Cora, the manager. He's also a first-year manager with Aaron Boone. And, hey, he's done a great job. Stanton fouls that off to the left side, 0-1. Cora was an infielder with the Red Sox, and he was the Astros bench coach last year. So he knows his stuff, and he's had a very nice blend of being really with like in with the players, giving them a lot of confidence, saying like, "Hey, we are the team to beat this year. Like, don't sleep on us," and telling his own players to be better than they actually are. Okay, this can't be good. So Aaron Boone came out of the dugout of Stevie Donahue, and Stevie Donahue's the athletic trainer, and touching his calf, and he's like stretching. They see like the injury so well, even if he's just cramping up. So that's good. I mean, Yankees need hits in. He has been giving them the best of bats tonight. He is a crucial player in this game. I mean, Gardner's not a bad player himself either, but still. Yeah, his calf has just been bothering him since the series with the Rays, which is the second last series with the Yankees. He's just trying to stretch out his calf, doing some squats and touching his toes. Yeah, basically right, he just like jogged it out. That's not a good sign. And they are taking him out of the game. Damn it, they took his out of the game. That's not good. Gardner's gonna be put in as a pinch runner. God, he's been giving such a good bats too. That's not good. Jeez. Hopefully he feels better tomorrow. I didn't realize that was a recurring injury. I thought he was fine, but apparently not. So, yeah, Gardner's going to pitch run. That's really annoying. I mean, Gardner's he's amazing too, but yeah, that is very, very unfortunate. I mean, Gardner's a grinder, and he's respectful in his own right, but hits is just different. Hits has the power. Hits has maybe just as equal speed, better at bats. So, yeah, that's not good. Sinton fouls it off 0-2. Sinton finished the season with 264 average, which is definitely disappointing. He battled like 285 last year. And he was at Yankee Stadium, which is a better park to hit at. Had less homers. I mean, it's still a very good season, but it's still a much worse than last year. And he struck him out. Slider low, and yeah. Second time Sinton struck out, and that is the 6th K of the night. In just 3 1/3 innings for Sale. I mean, Sale kind of throws in this really lopsided motion. He's off the first base side of the rubber on the mound. It kind of leans more out, and then he just throws off like the side like this, like just totally out like that. And he throws like 99 and has a very good slider. Here's Voit, he dunks a slider in 0-1. That slider he just can dunk in for a strike anywhere in the plate. Has very good command. His fastball is like nearly 100, and he has a great changeup too. I mean, he's unbelievable. I can't say enough good things about Sale. As much as I mean, the only bad thing about him is the longevity. Or longevity? I think I'm going to go with longevity. Screw that. But, like I said, he just burns out the end of the year, but the Red Sox have been careful of him. There's a ball in the dirt, 1-1. I know, Voit swinging at that. So 0-2. Needs to battle back here. But, yeah, I mean, usually at the end of the year he burns out. Red Sox really just eliminate him at the end of the year. Maybe that's the way to do it. Maybe he's not a guy who can give you 200 innings. I mean, he's like 6'6". He's a very lanky guy. Doesn't have that strong base. That might be why. There's a ball in the dirt. This time Voit holds up, and the count's 1-2. It's good that Gardner can pinch run, but since you're down 5-0, you don't want to risk anything. You don't want that extra base. You're just trying to get runners on. I mean, you're down 5-0, so one run does not matter. A bunch of runs matter. So That's why Garner's just standing still at first base. He didn't go. He didn't try to advance to second, too seriously. Even though the ball was in the dirt, we would have had a good chance. Here comes the 0-2 to Voigt. The 1-2, my bad. And that one is a called strike 3. Another slider dunks in. That's a 7K for Sale. So he is so tough to read. I mean, he can throw you 100, or he can throw you a slider that starts in the lefty's batter box and just dunk it the outside corner. I mean, imagine with a pitch with that much movement at like 85, 87 miles per hour. It's insane. And Sale yells with excitement as it's 2 away with Didi Gregorius up. Didi can be clutch. They actually have a lot of clutch guys on this team. I'm waiting for that one swing that helps put them back in here. And Didi just missed a home run by like a foot. As I'm saying that, just missed it. It just kept hooking to the right. Darn. So close. We needed that hit. Literally a foot away from the line. A really good swing on it. And that's going to best pitch he's going to have all of that. So, I guess part of the game just lagged. But Didi just reached on infield single. It was filled up in the middle by Kinzer. His only play was the second. And then as he was trying to throw, he booted his ball. Will be an infield single because he had to range a lot. But first and second, 2 out with Andujar up. Andujar is also very clutch. So maybe the Yankees can, like I said, have that one swing, can put them back in the game. Andujar has power. He's a gap hitter, which means he goes from the third base line to the first base line. In the Red Wars season, he had 47 doubles, 27 homers. So this is the right guy up the plate. A lot of right guys up at the plate. But he can really help the Yankees. There's a ball way low, and now it's 1-0. Let's see how many pitches. I'll check how many pitches Sale has at the end of the inning. I don't want to find out what happens, but I think he's at 70 now, which is great. So, I mean, if all goes well, he'll only pitch 2 more innings at most. Hopefully it's less than that, but yeah. But he looks like he's gearing up for 6. So, sure, Yankees would take that. Red Sox would definitely take that, but this is a great scoring opportunity here. So let's see if they can do something. Andujar fouls him off. That was probably a very good pitch to hit, right down the middle. He spun his body around as he usually does. His back foot coming off the plate, or coming out of the batter's box. And, that was a good pitch for him to hit, but he missed it. So it's 1-1 right now. So out comes the set. And here comes the pitch. And that was a hanging slider, and Andujar just fouled it back. So it's 1-2. Sale looking to strike out the side or get Andujar out. Fans are standing up. They're cheering. They want Sale to get this strikeout. They want him to finish this inning strong. Surprisingly, out of all the 4 innings, Sale has not had a 1-2-3 inning, meaning getting all 3 batters out in consecutive order. If not giving up any base runners. It hits the ball low, so it's 2-2. Very good take by Andujar. I mean, the pitch wasn't near him, but Andujar can open up the strike zone, meaning that he can swing at anything, even if it's not a strike. So that's a nice take to see from him. And here comes the 2-2. One of the best rookies in baseball against one of the best pitchers in baseball. And he strikes him out. Sale strikes out the side, and Yankees go down without scoring a run. So we head to the bottom of the 4th. So Yankees didn't score, and hits is out of the game. So Not a very productive inning, or good inning for that matter, for the Yankees. See, this game has only almost been an hour and a half. It's only the bottom of the fourth, but it felt much faster because of Sale. There's been a lot of action too, so it's been a good game, or a fun game to watch. As a baseball fan, as a Yankee fan, that's just annoying.
Cause it's hey batter, swing, batter, swing. The world isn't ending, always chattering. If you don't concentrate, they'll spoil your timing.
Hold on. Ball's like life's like an infield, it's always chattering. What? What does that mean? Like, what? Like, there's always balls on it, balls in play? That makes no sense. What? I'm just gonna keep playing this country song since we were a minute 32 in it, but that made no sense.
Don't stand there and let it go by. Swing hard and aim for the stands. And thank God for your fame. 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 Dad threw a party when I got the call. All the years on the farm team finally paid off. Now I'm in the big leagues, aiming for the fall. Every summer's a long day off. As I walk to the plate, I look in the stands. I see myself and I see my old man. I hear my family and all of my friends cheering. Boy, keep your eye on the ball. It's a fast ball, bell time, coming right down the middle. I'm gonna nail one to the grandstands. Good glory, this one's for the fans. For the fans. Thank God for the fame. Thank God for the fame. In my old name.
Alright, so Amp's just refreshing, but Gardner remains in the game as a center fielder, and Kinsler's fouled off the pitch, so that's what's going on. But yeah, that's a big blow to have hits out of game. Luckily, Gardner's a great out hitter as well, but he has no hits. And yeah. There's a ball, so 1 strike to Ian Kinsler. Still waiting for the app to load. Sorry, we're having trouble playing the video right now. Well, that's just great. Thank you for that. My app. There's no reason why this should not be working. Apparently, Kinsler just hit a single to right field. Yeah, it's still not working, so that's just great. That's really annoying. Working the entire game very well, and yeah. Maybe I'm just trying to put it on the Wi-Fi, see what's going on, and just try to put it back on. There's a swinging strike to from Sandy Leone, so 0-1 count to him. Yeah, sorry, it's much less hard for me to talk about with the game when I'm trying to fix the app at the same time as watching it. So he got out, and let's see how. He was out on a sacrifice bunt, fielded by Chad Green. He throws to Voigt for the out. So there's one away, and with Ian Kinsler on second. App is still loading, so that's pretty annoying. Okay, now it's back, but it's doing that same commercial. So Jackie Bradley Jr. is up, and he just fouled one off, so 0-1. He literally just missed a homer back at the game. He was like almost over the left field fence, like a foot or two away. So that was very close. Green's not really been the best today either, giving him the 2 runners on base and now almost hitting a home run. That would have been Finn's putting the ball in his mouth. Of course, Boston. I mean, Yankee fans are something else, but Boston fans are also something else as well. I'll actually tell you guys a really wild story in a second. Really pops it up to Didi, and there is out number 2. So at the Yankees-A's game, the wild card, this Yankee fan, in celebration of the win, threw his beer to the A's fan, who just stared at him and cursed him out. And afterwards, apparently, they went clubbing, and he bought the A's fan a new jersey, and they had a great time clubbing and buried the hash key, yeah. So that's really funny. Yankees intentionally walked Mookie Betts to face Benintendi. Mookie Betts is amazing, of course, much better than Benintendi, but Benintendi can handle his own in his own right. So, not really, I mean, he has someone good to hit behind him. So, great move, but hopefully that move will pay off. Here's first and second, 2 outs. There's a strike in the outside corner, 0-1. Pumped at 97. And Green throws hard. I mean, he's hit it up to 99. He's a very solid pitcher. He's not been the best today, but it's been okay. I mean, the runners on base were still Haps runners. Benintendi fouls it off. Now he's 0-2. Hopefully, Yankees can get out of this. Go to the top half and just, yeah. Gary Sanchez, Torres, and Concussion, who lead off in that sitting, and just right back to the top of the order. Finally score some runs off. I'll keep driving that pitch count up. Great cut by Benintendi. That was a fastball on the outside corner, and he just cued it foul. That's when you know if you're a great hitter. I mean, you foul for tough pitches, and yeah. So count remains at 0-2 against Benintendi. There's a grounder on Duhar. Throws to first, and that's the inning. Red Sox strand 2, and the Yankees get out of that. They're losing 5-0 as we head to the top of the 5th. Get my sweater, so I'll be right back. It's not really that cold outside, but it's like a little chilly. So wear my comfy Bard sweatshirt, and yeah, waiting for this game to the game to resume. Why don't we play that song? Finish it off. All right, let's go to the end of that baseball song. It was okay. I like the it's about high and you gotta try to don't let it go by. I like that. That's cool. Yeah, but I'm gonna try to find another one for next sitting. Still on a break. Okay. This one's about Roy Halladay, who's a great pitcher for the Blue Jays and the Phillies. Go with that. Game is back, but game is back on, but net setting. I'll put it. Net setting. I'll play it for you guys. There we go. Here's Gary Sanchez. Fouls it off, and now it's 0-1. So it's 75 pitches, so more than capable of Yankees getting him out in the 6th. I mean, if he came out this inning, that'd be great too. But I think nasty slider, just sunk to his feet, and yeah, and now it's 0-2. The announcer is right. This series is a redemption series for the Red Sox. Sale was awful last time against the Astros. Sanchez grounds it right to Kinsler, throws the first, 1 away. And yeah, Sale lost game 1 last year, pitched terribly. Came in relief another game and didn't do well. The Red Sox pitchers Price and Porcello didn't do well either. So yeah, they're looking for some redemption, and Sale certainly found that tonight, putting in his best postseason start. Ball low, 1-0. first time he walked, and he just kept spitting on Sale's pitches. So hopefully he can keep doing that. There's a ball outside, 2-0. Sale's actually given up 3 walks tonight, and Yankees have earned all those 3 walks. I mean, Sale's so overpowering, all his pitches move, and he doesn't give in. So it's not like he has awful command. This is striking the outside corner, 2-1. Yeah, it's not like he has poor command or anything, but the Yankees keep driving his pitching out to keep him along at bats. It's bound to get some walks. Here's the ball hit right to Sale. Throws to the first, 2 away. So Sale is looking for his first 1-2-3 inning. Sale now to 81 pitches, so he's not driving his pitch count out this inning, which is not good. I mean, it'll be interesting. If Sale gets to 7, would they use Craig Kimbrell for 2 innings? Usually closers only go 1, but who do Red Sox have? Who can they trust for 8th inning? There's this guy named Brian Blazer, who's pretty good, but he was struggling towards the end. So he'll be their X factor. There's a ball high. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see who they put in if he goes 7 innings. Pitcher hits it to right field. That catches it. And Yankees are retired fairly easily on like 8-9 pitches. Sale gets his first 1-2-3 inning, and we head to the bottom of the 5th. All right, let's put on the new baseball song. Let's test that out.
Eat a lot of pizza and I drink a lot of booze. I think sometimes I feel bad when I have those days where I spend the whole day on my couch in my track pants eating pizza, right? Because that's not what track pants were made for. Like, they were originally for people that want to.
I think it's just a skit, but there's a song about this guy named Gord Bamford. So let's try to find him. Yeah, his app is or his page is loading. I can't find it for some reason. Now I'm very curious because I can't find it. And it is apparently a song. I don't see it, which is weird. I'm going to look it up on Google, so maybe I'll find that soon. All right, I'll play next thing for you guys. So I know you're dying to hear it. My zero viewers right now. I guess it's more for me, but why not put on some music in the breaks? So new pitcher in for the Yankees. It's Lance Lynn, and he was kind of Yankees like starter this year. And Yankees are losing. They don't want to put in their best relievers, which makes sense. So they're just asking for some innings for Lance Lynn. He's their long reliever in this series, so it's kind of annoying that they're already burned him within the first game. But, down 5-0, don't want to empty out the bullpen, so that's what Lynn's going to do. A fan has ran into the field, and they've stopped play. I would love to see a replay. Players are annoyed. They just want to get this play on. So they're just like talking right now. They're not even looking at the fan, which is a little annoying. I'm sure it'll be on like YouTube or something like that. They just made a controversial statement saying that the Brewers bullpen is better than the Yankees bullpen, and honestly, I can agree with that. I mean, this guy named Josh Hader, nicknamed Haterade. Here's a 2-1 to Pierce. He grabs to Andujar. He throws it to first, 1 away. But Hader had like 143 strikeouts this year, sub-2 ERA, easily the best reliever in baseball. And, yeah, it was amazing. JD Martinez is up, and they said that his homer was at 107 miles per hour, 373 feet, absolutely crushed. So that homer was gone. And, last at bat, too, he nearly missed a home run by a couple of feet. Nearly had a homer by a couple of feet. There's Barlow 1-0. Yeah, more on like the bullpens. I mean, Yankees bullpen is great. They have so many good guys you can go to: Betances, Chapman, Zach Britton, David Robertson, Chad Green, Jonathan Holder. I mean, those guys are an elite group. That ball's lined right to first, a 2 away. So finally, Martinez is retired on a hit that's not stressful to Yankees fans. So 2 away with Bogarts up. But yeah, I mean, they have some good guys to go to. I think if I did not mention Robertson, he's in there as well. But I mean, sometimes they're not that clutch. I mean, it's kind of funny whenever you see, like Yankees haven't allowed a run. They're bullpen in so long, or in this many games. Right then and there, allow a run, or their bullpen will lose the lead. The hitting will save them, and then the bullpen will get the win. There's a strike on the outside corner, so on one to Bogarts. So Bogarts about 288 in the season. So earlier said something about, I was looking at Nunez earlier because they mistaken them. Ooh, that's Lynn. 2-seam fastball that just tails in the dirt. So 0-2 count. Yeah, I was saying sometimes Yankees bullpen is not very clutch. Robertson, for example, usually has given the lead a good amount of times, but he usually gets the win. The chances is done that too. There's a ball in the dirt, 1-2. And I don't know, Brewers relievers, they just seem more consistent. A lot of guys they can go to who are just very solid, very good relievers. If you're tuning in right now, Yankees are losing 5-0 against the Red Sox. It is the top of the 5th. 1-2, so bottom of the 5th. 1-2 count on Xander Bogaerts. Yankees starter Jay Happ already out of the game. Jay Happ is pitching. Sorry, Lance Lynn's pitching. Sorry, there's a foul ball. It's very early here. I said in the past, it's like 4 a.m. Make some mistakes. My bad. But, yeah. And Bogart's on his numbers is awful against Lynn. He is 1 for 15 with a double, and Lynn has basically throws all fastballs, different types of fastballs. There's the ball right to Didi. Amazing, nice play. Throws to first. Ooh, and he throws the ball in the dirt. I thought he had that. He had no time to set his feet, and we'll see if that's an error or a hit. He kind of just like, I'm gonna use this term, lollipopped it, just lobbed it over, had no time to set his feet, and he threw that ball way away from the first base. Not too far away. Voigt probably could have gotten it if he stepped off the bag. He was trying to get the out. I thought he would have been out, but yeah, that's annoying. I'm gonna check if that's a hit or not. Pretty sure that's a hit, but yeah. I thought Didi would have made that play. There's a strike in the outside corner on 1. It is a single, so yeah. So at least that's good for Didi. There's a ball low, and it's 1-1. I think that's a cut fastball. So like I said, Lansman has 3 types of fastballs. There's a 4-seam fastball which goes straight, a 2-seam fastball which cuts in, and then to a righty, and then a cutter which moves away from a righty. He throws his fastballs those 3 fastballs 88% of the time. I don't know if he has a curve or a slider, I forget, but he basically throws all fastballs. I mean, all his pitches, 2 of his fastball moves a lot, 5, so it makes sense. Because of that, he doesn't have too many. He has a decent amount of strikeouts. There's a ball under the glove of Lynn, hits the ball to Torres, and he throws to first for the out. So Red Sox are retired, and we head to the top of the 6th. Actually, Lynn touched it, so that play went 1-4-3. Pitcher to second to first. And with that, I'll put on the music for the break. Just gotta pull up YouTube and get on it. Yeah, the music video is just loading. That was the first thing I saw, so for song titled Baseball Glove. All right. Oh, don't pause on me.
Brother wants a tattoo for Christmas. Sister wants a ring in her nose. Daddy wants a new big screen TV. Mama wants a tummy tuck. All I want's a baseball glove. Brother wants some wheels for. Sister wants a trip to. Daddy wants a new set of golf clubs. Mama wants from Santa is a
This one's better.
If that's all I've got. Christmas morning, one gift will sure be enough. If I get a new baseball glove,
I will continue that net setting. So they're interviewing Mookie Betts on Chris Sale right now. And great. Judge fouls it off. But they're more in the outfield since he just retires them all via the strikeout. It's actually interesting. Last inning was the first inning without a strikeout, but he retired the Yankees in order. Yeah, Betts is right. I mean, I'm sure since so many outs are recorded via the strikeout, the fielders don't get a chance to field as much, but that's not a bad thing. That's actually a very good thing because Sale just mows down so many hitters. So, yeah. That was a ball inside. Now this is a ball low. So, 2-1 on Judge. Yeah, sorry, I missed a pitch. But yeah, that picture they're referencing in the baseball song we just listened to on the break was Roy Halladay, who was one of the best players I've ever seen in my generation. There's a ball high and outside, 3-1. He won a Cy Young Award with the Blue Jays and the Phillies. I remember him just dominating the Yankees on the Blue Jays. Only the second pitcher ever to throw a no-hitter, at least a no-hitter in the postseason. And Judge ropes that one to right center field. That's going to get down. That's going to be a hit. That's only going to be a single. But, hey, first hit since Didi Gregorius in the infield single, the fourth inning. So, hey, good start to inning. Hey, what did I tell you guys? Ryan Blazer is up in the Red Sox bullpen. He's the guy who's going to try to bridge the gap between Sale and Kimbrel. And, I mean, Sale hasn't thrown a 100 pitch in a while, so this will probably be his last inning. So, like I said, Yankees will get Sale through 6. Hopefully they can jump on Blazer. Hopefully they can jump on Sale this inning too. There's the ball high, 1-0. Garner's having his first at-bat of the postseason as he replaced hits in left field last time. Yeah, this was Garner's worst offensive season in a while. He did not have too many steals. He's obviously getting older, but his OPS is under 700. Batted like 239. There's a strike in the outside corner, 1-1. OPS is on base percentage, which is the times you got on base every time you get up, and slugging percentage, which is measures like the quality of hits you have. There's the ball right to the shortstop, flips the second on the first. Gardner's too fast, but still get one. So good turn by the Red Sox, but like I said, Gardner's too fast. That's a good thing about having Gardner in the game. Hits probably would have made the hits probably would have been saved too, but Gardner just always hustles. Unlike certain Yankee players like Gary Sanchez who do not hustle. I mean, he's a catcher, but he's notoriously known for not hustling, even costing the Yankees a game at one point for not hustling. So, yeah. So one away with Stanton up. Again, Yankees a home run hitting team looking for that big swing to get back in this game, hold them within reach. So just say it's a big cut, but it's 95 in the outside corner, and it's 0-1 count. I believe I've said this before, but or at least to some of my friends, but Stanton needs to know his zone. He swings the ball so hard low, like just straight down, that he can hit low pitches in a very good manner. And there's a signal to left field. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. It's a low pitch. He roped it to left field. Yankees have their best opportunity to score, first and second. Yeah. Let's see. Alex Cora is now coming out of the dugout. I would have loved for them to get rid of Sale. Please take this monster out of the game. He is annoying. I think they are taking him out of the game. Let's check. The game went to commercial. I'm not sure that's just TBS being TBS, but let's see. Not saying anything yet. Yes, they are putting in the game. That's great. Finally, they take Sale out. Now is the time to capitalize. Now it's the time to score. No, Brazier's good. I don't care. Sale is out of the game. The worst part is over. Let's get to the Red Sox bullpen. That is their weakness. I am pumped up because of that. We need to score some runs instead of first and second, one out. With freaking Luke, the man, Void up. We need to score. So, I mean, Ryan Brazier's been great. He's arguably been the Red Sox best reliever as of the last month or so. He's a rookie, but very good addition. I don't know if he's a rookie, but he's been a relatively new addition to the Red Sox this year, and I think they called him up from AAA mid-season. Might be a rookie, but yeah. So that's good to know. And yeah, I'm looking forward to do off them. Seeing Wild exited with 5 hits, 2 walks, and 8 strikeouts, so very good start. I mean, even though Yankees didn't score any runs off him, at least earn runs off him yet. Actually, he wasn't he was dominant, but he wasn't overpowering. He didn't strike out he struck out a bunch of guys, but Yankees got some hits here and there, some walks. I mean, nothing hard or anything, but they didn't just bend down and bend over for the Red Sox. So that's good. Hopefully they can score some runs on Brazier. Here's Luke Void up. Let's see. And there's a double down the right field line. And Betts will get the ball. That'll score at least a run. And there's an RBI single from Luke Voit. Now runners on the corners. Yankees are on the board. And it's 5-1 Red Sox. So there we go. That's what I'm talking about. When Sale gets out of the game, this is a time to capitalize. We are still in this game. It is not over until the old lady sings. We are still in this game. It's not over until the game is over. As Yogi Bear said, it ain't over until it's over. Yankees are back in this. Runners on the corners. 5-1. D's up. It's a righty in. This is a good situation. I'm pumped up. We still got this. Screw Chris Sale. That guy's the worst to face against. And yeah. If that run got charged to him, so screw you, Chris Sale. That run's charged to you. You deserve it. He takes a big hat, but misses, and there's 0-1. And he's got to capitalize. He at least got to score 2 here. Score the runners on the corners. That's all I ask. Put this game within 2. At least. DD also a very clutch player. He just missed a homer last time. Put some good swings on the ball tonight. So, yeah. That one's fouled off, 0-2. Brazier throws 97 as well, so not an easy guy to hit off of, but by no means a Chris Sale. Yeah. Yes, I think he is a rookie. I mean, that's the reason why they brought him up. He throws hard, throws strikes, good solid pitcher. Game just paused on me, but GD fouls another one off. I think I'm going to have to exit out of the app and go back in, which is annoying. This is a very exciting moment. I don't want to have to do that. All right, I have to exit out and go back in. Got to wait for that annoying commercial that always comes on, so yeah. But I'll look at the what's going on in the app. Meanwhile, I can do Chad Green's pitching line. There's a ball in the dirt, so it's 1-2. Chad Green surprised me not have any strikeouts, which is a little weird for him because he's such a good strikeout pitcher. He had 2 innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, and faced 9 batters. So not an awful outing. He gave up the runs on the base that Hack led on, so that was disappointing. But another reliever could have done the same. The runs were charged to Hack. There's another foul from Didi. Game's back on now, which is good. Yeah, the bullpen against the Yankees have a 6.75 ERA, but the Stars have a 4 ERA. Like I said, now is the time to capitalize. I don't care. This guy throws 97. He is no Chris Sale. The Yankees can score off him. Here's the 1-2. Didi fouls it off. That was a hanger right down the middle. That was his pitch. Didi laid on it, fouls it right back. So that was his pitch. That could have been gone. Okay, he's putting some good swings on the at-bats. That's good. He's really need to capitalize. This is their inning. This is their inning to score at least 2 more runs. This is like the X factor for a game for them. There's a ball in the dirt, 2-2. And that was a very good underrated play by Leon. He blocks the ball, which stops a run. I guess he let the ball go in front of him. The runners don't advance, so runners still at the corners. Yeah, there is one out. So the double play here is important for the Red Sox, and Leon did a good job of maintaining that. There's a ball way inside. Now it's full count. I actually love it what Didi does when he misses, when the ball just nearly hits him. It's actually really funny. He his back leg kind of wails out, and then he leans back on it. He does this kind of lunge onto his left leg. Yeah, and it's really funny. He kind of just sits into it and misses it. Yeah, this is a big pitch. Full count. Let's get it. Didi grounds it to second. He's just going to throw it to first, but he's not. Didi's going to be safe. He took too long trying to think of whether or not to throw to second, and Didi's going to be safe. Oh, wait, no, sorry. They threw to second for the force. It was tough to see because of the quality of the app, but they actually turned it pretty fast. Let's see if they try to challenge it. I don't think they will. Very good turn. Didi's easily safe, but he gets the RBI. So now it's 5-2 Red Sox. Force out goes 4, second to shortstop. And, yeah, Didi gets himself an RBI. Good job by Didi to beat that out. Good hustle. I'd like to see that. Great slide by Voit. He has a late slide. Slides in hard, so good job by him as well. There's a ball outside, 1-0. Duhar's up, so hopefully give one of those 48th double of the year. And, yeah, give the Yankees another run. He couldn't capitalize with the Yankees in the 4th as he struck out from Sale. Hopefully he can do something this inning. They pick off to first, but Didi's safe. I can give you guys Sale's final line now, which is 5 in the 3rd, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 8 Ks, and 22 batters faced. Very good outing. I mean, Yankees didn't just might just fall into it, but this ball outside 2-0. Duhar and good hitters count. They didn't let Sale just come out and dominate them. I mean, he still was dominant, but he wasn't overpowering. He wasn't getting very few hits or walks. Every inning Yankees put on some base runners. I mean, they didn't hit the ball hard, and they drew their walks. They got some runners on via some hits up the middle, so did what they could against him. And that ball gets away. And that's a wild pitch, and McGrory's at second base. Now Duhar, all he needs is a single. Probably anywhere but left field, but still. Didi with pretty decent speed. So hopefully Yankees can capitalize on this Red Sox blunder. Yankees way to score just got a little bit easier. Okay, so Brazier was an Angels before. Actually, does sound a bit familiar. But yes, I don't think he's played in the big leagues for too long. And yeah. There's a strike on the inside corner, so it's 3-1. 1 second. There's a ball in the dirt, and he walks in. Wait, what? No, he chased one. He couldn't hold up. That's a full count. They checked to the umpire. They said he went. Damn it. And Andujar definitely went. He crossed the plane. Everwards, if his bat path goes, in front of the plate, it is a swing. Full count. That would have been ball 4. Get on base somehow. Bring up Gary Sanchez next. Let him get the time. He's the tying run. Come on, that's all I asked. Just find a way to get on base. Put Sanchez up. You wanted too hard to try this run, obviously. And Sanchez can not be the greatest guy, but come on. We need you right here in Andujar. Got to be strong. Got to find a way to get on base. And there's a ball outside, so good. First and second with Sanchez up, so that's good. And they're going to take Brazier out. Brazier is better than the next reliever they have warming up, which is Brandon Workman. So that is good. This is a guy Sanchez can hit, not overpowering. It's good. Let's see if they do take him out. That's good. Let's get to their bullpen. Brazier was someone I worried about. The only other reliever on the staff I worry about is Craig Kimbrell, and he's nowhere near being put in. So there we go. Brandon Workman up. He's got to capitalize. They got to score more runs. Sanchez can tie this game up with one swing. They're not out of it. They are not out of this game. Got to believe in the Yankees. So Brazier went inning and a third, giving up 1 hit with 3 batters faced. Yeah, 1 hit, 1 walk. So not really a great relief appearance from him. Didn't really get the job done. But, yeah. So, time to capitalize on Workman. Workman's not that great of a reliever. He's okay at best. So, that's good. It's good. Workman is number 44, so let me write that down. Hey, let me put on that song. But I don't think we'll be able to listen for it too much until he is back.
This morning, one gift will sure be enough. If I get a new baseball glove. Brother made his list, it's 2 pages. Sisters dropping hints everywhere. Daddy's being real good to Mama. Mama's being extra sweet. I'm just hoping Santa brings a genuine cowhide. Rawlings grow special. One autograph by Roy Halladay. If that's all I've got, need the tree Christmas morning. One gift will sure be enough. If I get a new baseball glove.
Music video is actually pretty good as well. All right, we're back. So I'm excited to finish that video. That seems fun. But I'm more excited to watch this game for Sanchez to come a clutch. We need this. Come on. This is the Yankees' chance to tie it up. This is their best chance to score. Brandon Workman isn't that great. That was an insane curveball. Like, Sanchez took it for a ball somehow, but wow, that was nasty. I like started at like inside, upper inside corner, and just dive down to the lefty's batter spot. So, all right, maybe I should give him more credit. But he has no Ryan Blazer, he's no Chris Sale, he's no Craig Kimbrell. This is starting to be the better for the Red Sox building, but it's the underbelly. It's not the best. Come on, Sanchez. Redeem yourself for this awful season you've given us. That ball's high, so it's 2-0. Good hitters can always pass the torch to Gleyber Torres. He's great too. I trust everyone in this lineup. I mean, Sanchez maybe the least amount, but we can still tie this game at one swing. Redeem the Yankees. You redeem your season, Sanchez. He batted like 184 this season, which is complete garbage. And he had tough defensive woes. But some of that will be forgotten if you can just come here. He takes the ball 3-0. The Yankees let him go? Why not? I mean, hey, it's 3-0. You should put a good swing on it if it's a pitch he likes. I would give him the green light. 3-0, the tries to throw a strike, so he doesn't walk him. And usually it's a good pitch to hit. So, if I were Workman, I would not give in here. I would throw a nasty pitch. I would throw an off-speed pitch. Sure, he could be loaded up, but hey, Sanchez can crush it. And he takes ball 4. So bases loaded for the Yankees with Gleyber Torres, the rookie, up. Torres got the Yankees 265th homer in Fenway, which broke the all-time record for homers in a single season in Major League history. So now the Red Sox have a mound visit, so this is a good situation for the Yankees. So Sanchez isn't the fastest guy. I'm not just seeing him run well for a catcher when he does try, but Torres doubled the gap. Who knows when he could score? But this is their best opportunity. This is a time to strike. Strike when the iron is hot. Workman is not that great of a reliever. He is decent at best. There's no Ryan Blazer, no Chris Sale, no Craig Kimbrell. This is a time that needs to win. They need this. This is, wow. Torres is a .538 career average with bases loaded. So, hey, more than the 50% chance Yankees will score here. That'd be great. Nasty slider by Workman. It was started middle of the plate and just died to the outside corner. 0-1. He was pretty sharp. Workman actually does not seem that bad. No, damn it, it stopped. Do not stop on me here. I think I'm going to have to reset the app. Damn it. Hoping it just goes back, but I don't think it will. Usually when it stops, I have to reset it. Have to look at MLB, the app for that, to check it out. Yeah, I'm going to have to cancel out the app. Darn. Hopefully I can get back in time before something good happens, or before I see it on the app what happens. It's apparently a 2-1 count now. You have to go through that commercial. I don't get why it just doesn't go through. 3-1, okay. Good hitters count. Walk is a run. So base hit ball 4 for Gleyber Torres right here. Would be great for the Yankees. We need this. We need these runs. Come on, you can beat Workman. Let's see his regular season numbers. Since I'm using the app. 3.27 ERA, 1.21 WHIP. Okay, not bad. But come on, we're better than him. There's a call straight now to count as full. So the runners are going, so a double can really score 3 runs. It's saying it's loading content, of course. Come on, Torres. We need you here. Come in clutch. Please. We need game 1 is very important. We can beat Sale, and Price is going tomorrow. Price does not do good against us. We need Gleyber Torres right here. It's annoying because I can't even see the game. It's just via the app. So I'm trying to restart the app. It's loading. And he struck out. He struck out with their... Damn it. He struck him out swinging. The Yankees get 2, but they leave a great opportunity to score. 2 is all they get. That could be the difference maker in this game. I mean, a 3-run homer in the first, obviously, it's a great start. But, darn, Yankees really could have come back with that. They had to the bottom of the 6th, so maybe that baseball song will cheer me up. That's really unfortunate.
A genuine cowhide, mornings grow special on all the craft by Roy Holiday. If that's all I've got, make the tree Christmas morning. One gift will sure be enough. If I get a new baseball glove, if I get a
He does get the baseball glove. That was cute. I'm gonna show that to some of my guys I know from baseball. That was good. I like that song. It's catchy. It's good. Okay. There's a Kenny Rogers song called "The Greatest," so do that.
little boy stands in the field with his ball and bat. Says, I am the greatest player of them all. Puts his bat on his shoulder and he tosses up his ball. The ball goes up and the ball comes down. Swings his bat all the way around. The world's so still you can hear the sound. The baseball falls to the ground. Now the little boy doesn't say a word, picks up his ball, he is undeterred. Says, I am the greatest there has ever been. He grits his teeth and he tries it again. The ball goes up, the ball comes down, swings his bat all the way around. The world's so still you can hear the sound. The baseball falls to the ground. He makes no excuses, he shows no fear. He closes his eyes and listens to the cheer. Just as he picks up his ball, stares at his bat, says, I am the greatest.
All right, I think the game's back on. I'm gonna, the game still is not loaded on my phone, so I'm gonna check the app. Yep, it's already strike to Kinsler, and then it's actually 0-2. It's a called strike and now a foul ball, and I think I just struck him out. 3 pitches, so hey, good job by Lynn. So 1 away. That's what you got to do when you score some runs. You got to hold down the fort for the bottom half of the inning. You got to win the inning. Maybe you have lost the first 4 innings or so, but so 5 innings. But hey, win this one. Win this one 2-0. Still waiting on the zap. God. Watching baseball can be pretty tough here in Israel, especially when with a bunch of roommates and everyone uses the Wi-Fi. There's a ball low, and it's 1-0 to Sandy Leon. That's such a great baseball name, Sandy Leon. It's awesome. These random baseball names. It's nice. There's a foul ball, so 1-1. Yeah, I'm still just trying to find the app. Or I just get it working. But yeah, I'm just I'm using another app that I can just tell me what's going on. So there's another foul ball, so it's 1-2. Sandy Leon is actually not the greatest offensive catcher. He is more of a defensive catcher, and he's a good pitch framer, good at blocking the ball. I mentioned that earlier when there's a ball in the dirt and still maintain the double play. So it's good. Okay, there's a commercial they always have, so there we go. There's a ball low and outside, 2-2. Sandy Leon is, I actually think he's a switch hitter, yeah. Is he a switch hitter? Let me check. Yeah, he is a switch hitter. So he's batting from the left side of the plate since Lance Lynn's a righty. Yeah, I mean, Red Sox starters are pretty good. The bullpen for most of the year has been very solid. So yeah, he calls a good game. I mean, the other catchers they have don't really hit either. Christian Vasquez may be the best hitter, but Leon's the best defender. Blake Swihart is their third string catcher, but Swihart can also play infield and outfield. Leon grounds at the void, throws to Lynn, and there's the second out. Play goes 3-1, first base to pitcher. Here's Jackie Bradley Jr. It was interesting because a couple years ago, Red Sox would get so many calls about, I think actually even more recent than that, they would get so many calls about Bradley saying, like, hey, we love this outfielder. He's such a good defender. We don't want you to trade him. The Red Sox held on. They're like, we think he can hit a bit better. And they weren't getting enough for him. And they trusted him, and he has hit better. And he used to hit nothing. Like, he used to be one of the worst hitters in baseball. He was just awful. Had literally no production. There's a ball low, 1-0. But yeah. But now, he can hit a little bit, steal some bats. Not the guy who hit 20 homers a couple of years ago, but still gives you like 10, 15 homers, 10, 15 steals, and a great defense. So, sometimes you do need those defensive first players, especially a catcher, especially at premium positions like center field. And if we have a good lineup like with Betts and Martinez and Pierce and Benintendi, and yeah, so Bogarts, you can get away with it. Get away with guys who would have defensive first players. There's a ball outside, 3-0 on Bradley. Yeah, I was just about to say what the announcers said. I mean, he needs to retire Bradley because, it'd be the top of the order if not. And he has to face Betts. And there's a ball high, so we're going to face Betts this inning. Great. Not sure if someone's warming right now. The Yankees are losing, so I think we're just going to trust Lynn for some innings. Yeah, Betts has doubled and walked in this game, so he struck out too, but yeah, not good to have this guy up and bring on the dangerous top of the order. I almost said order, but caught myself. I did just say it, so yes, I did. the Red Sox top of the order is not some hoarders, like bringing a bunch of belongings, not the other word. That's about high, want to know. That's his initials. I don't know what his middle name is, but his initials stand for NLB, so no wonder he's a great baseball player. What the heck? Yankees shift is very strange, so that can go to the other way very well. But their shift is insane. They're like total left side against him. Maybe on the ground he always pulls it, but like this guy's a 346 hitter. He can hit the ball on the ground the other way. So, yeah. I don't get that. There's a strike in the outside corner, 1-1. Hey, if we get him out, perfectly fine by me. If we don't, then and he beats the shift, I'll be annoyed. That's basically how the shift works. I mean, like, it works, great, we're happy, you love it. Doesn't work, they're just like, why do we have it? Players adjusted the other way, but it's not as simple as it seems. That's very hard to do. That fouls one back, and it's 1-2. I wonder if like it is more productive to not throw against the shift, because like if you walk a lot and you hit the ball out of the park, then rather than just get a couple of hits, then maybe it does beat the shift, but I'm not sure. That'd be a good statistical paper to write. I mean, I'm trying to find some personal projects to do after the season ends, and maybe trying to look at some couple of stats papers to write. Like one of them would be, and I'll give my idea, so don't take them away. But one of them would be, do hitters do better in games that are not during twilight hours, like 4 o'clock games? Is there shadows on the field? It'd be hard for hitters to see. There's about high, and it's 2-2. And another paper as well. I forget what it is. I wrote it down, so maybe I'll say it later. Let's see. Then now I have a possible paper on, I don't know, is it better to not go against the shift? I guess that's more useful. I mean, analytics say it is. Best fouls at back. Bradley did a steal stop, which means he was going but then stopped when the ball was hit. Or the ball, or just trying to, I don't know what he was trying to do from it. Maybe he's just trying to throw off Gary Sanchez. Maybe he was didn't think he had a best steal. Wow, Bradley's amazing steal percentage, 88.7 career steal percentage. If you're like steal about 75% of the time, that's solid. And there's strike 3 in the outside corner, and Betts is retired. Betts he can't believe it. Reds down in the bottom of the 6th. They don't score. Yankees won that inning. Got to keep putting on the pressure. This game's not over. We head to the top of the 7th. 1 second, I'll put on some more baseball music. Actually, I'm just going to, yeah, I'll put on some more baseball music.
Game is on the line, and he gives his all one last time. And the ball goes up like the moon so bright, swings his bat with all his might. The world's still can be a baseball thought. That's strike 3.
I'm just going to hit the ball
Now
there.
it's supper time, and his mama calls. Little boy starts home, his bat at the ball. Says I am the greatest. That is a fact, but even I didn't know I could pitch like that. Says I am the greatest. That is understood, but even I didn't know I could pitch that good.
cute, but I like the Christmas baseball song the best. I'm gonna try to find some more songs for you guys. Then throw back on the app though. So that comes first. There's a song called Love is Like a Baseball Game. That sounds interesting. So let's find that. Actually, no, I'm going to try to watch some music videos. Those are fun. I'm still waiting the app, so I may not play music this in, unfortunately. I'll play a little bit. The app's not back working. Or it's about to, yeah. When goes that? It's on the commercial, so it means it's good. All right. It's already 2-1, so that's a count. So we'll do that later. Hey, there we go. There's a base hit to left. Good job, McCutcheon. Yankees have a runner on with no one out, and Aaron Judge is up. There we go. Good. Awesome. Let's hear the announcer talk about Judge. Yeah, I mean, Judge did great a couple nights ago. He homered in the wild card game, had a double as well, had a walk. And this is good. I mean, last year in the playoffs, he had a bunch of homers, but he also struck out a good amount. So now he has a hit, so that's good. Workman throws to first. McCutcheon's obviously safe, so this is checked on the runner base. McCutcheon actually can steal a bit, but like I said, Yankees don't need a steal right now. You need a base runners. Should only steal if there's I don't know. I think they're down by 1 or something, or it's close. Or if they're ahead, but that might be a little ways away. That is even possible. Which it is possible, but will happen. So apparently it's an 0-1 count on Judge right now. The app is just loading again. Yeah, annoying. So half the game I'm watching on the. What's going on with balls and strikes? It's annoying. But the app is actually much more interesting. There's a swinging strike 0-2. Probably working as a knuckle curve, so I guess that's why it moves so much. Let's see. Wow, so that ball has a 13-inch break. Imagine a pitch is 80 miles per hour that just breaks a foot, or over a foot. That's insane. Just straight down. So Workman's nasty. I mean, no doubt about that. Yankees can he's still no Brazier, still no Sale, still no Kimbrel, and you score off him. Don't let them get to Kimbrel. That guy's tough. That guy's basically the bullpen version of Sale and Azarate. Just one of the best relievers of my generation as well. All right, so just got on. Let's see how. It's in play, no out. Won't be a double. I mean, single was fine too, but hey, double. All right, it's a single to center field. That's fine too. So a tying run with Gardner at the plate. Can Gardner be clutch? Came as a pitch runner and for hits, and that'd be insane if he hit the home run. Didn't even start the game as a home run. So Judge having a great postseason so far. Single, double, homer. I mean, now he just needs a triple for that cycle in some regards. I mean, not a real cycle, but you know what I mean. Cycles when you have a single, double, triple, and homer. Do all of the 4 hits you can have in baseball. Jeez, I'm getting hungry. Gotta eat more during the breaks. So a Judge made the single, Gardner's up. And yeah, still waiting the app. So I'm using my other app to check it out. All right, I'm going to exit out of the app I'm using to watch the game. Or just go back to it. It doesn't say what Gardner's doing yet, and I'm still waiting on the app. Yeah, I just felt like really hungry all of a sudden, so I'm really going to eat during the half inning, or during the break. So what's going on? I think it might be a mound visit. Okay, I wonder if they're taking him out. And now that app just crashed, so they got to reset that one. So that's annoying. It's tough to watch baseball here, I'll tell you that. I took for granted how easy it was to watch baseball back home. Really, well, yeah, no, it's because of Israel and the Wi-Fi and all that stuff. I think there is a pitching change. So yeah, both apps are restarting. So can't help you guys there. All right, I'm getting that same commercial on here. I'm kicking a flash suit, so that's good. Yep, new pitcher Matt Barnes. He's even worse than Workman. So let's freaking score. Barnes isn't even a lefty, so no lefty-lefty matchup on Gardner, which is good. Not that Gardner's that bad against lefties anyway, but it's always good. There's a called strike on 1 on the outside corner. Now that app crashed again. I mean, the other app's working now, so I can tell you it's balls and strikes, but that's it. I just lost. Never mind. Yeah, I'm just waiting on the app. Restart the app I'm using to watch, but I can at least see what's going on in one of the apps. I guess you could say that when I was fixing the app, it was kind of a break because there was a pitching change, so not too bad. So Workman's line was a third of an inning, 2 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, and 4 batters faced. Right, 4 batters? Yes, 4 batters faced. So there's another. Okay, now there's a ball, so 101. I'm using the watch just keep stopping. That's not fun. It's not fun to just look at a screen that says balls and strikes. It's more fun when you actually watch it, watch the pitchers, watch all the intensity. Oh, apparently they went to second and third. Okay, how did that deal? No, I think it was a wild pitch. The last ball was in the dirt. It actually may have hit him. They were supposed to. Now there's a ball inside, so now it's 2-1. So, hey, a single can put the Yankees within 1. So you hear that, Guardy? Get a freaking hit. Well, I don't know if he hits it to left. It'll probably just be a run. Just pull the ball. And why is this app not working? That's ridiculous, especially in a crucial time like this. Here's a foul ball, so it's 2-2. Yes, I know you're having trouble playing this, but can you please play it anyway? Yeah, this app is very frustrating. Game is coming near the 3-hour mark. There's never ball in the dirt, so it's a full count now on Brett Gardner. I got a feeling Yankees are going to come back. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have said that because maybe I jinxed it, but come on, I believe in this team. I believe that we can beat the Red Sox. I believe that this bullpen is garbage, and I believe that we can beat this bullpen. We got out Sale after 5 1/3. I mean, he did his job. We did our job of that. I know Happ did not do well. Green gave up those extra runs. But hey, we still got this. There's a foul ball, so Gardner's still alive, full count. This app is really not working. That's just so annoying. You know, just switch from cellular to Wi-Fi. Maybe that change will fix it after I try this last time. So my neighbors are up as well. I just heard someone clap. So kind of surprised when I was up at 5 a.m. besides watching the game. Hey, there's a ball, so Gardner walks. So bases loaded for Stanton, for freaking Stanton. So we just need like a double off the wall. We have a good runner. We have good speed on first. We need that. We need this clutch double. Come on, Stanton. So that'd be great. And it's so frustrating that I'm not able to watch it at the moment. That bothers the heck out of me. Is that pass ball? Not sure if how they got to second and third. It's a wild pitch. Okay. So yeah, bases loaded for Stanton. Gardner coming in and doing well too. Scoring a run, getting a walk. Good job by him. Like I said, not a bad player. All right, I am going to cancel out of that app and put on Wi-Fi. Because for some reason, cellular, which should always work, is not working. And I am not seeing a very pivotal moment in this game, which bothers the heck out of me. Yeah, I'm sorry about those two guys. Like I know, I want to commentate like what's going on, but I just can't if I can't watch the game. I can only do so much with the pitch-by-pitch tracker. This isn't fair to you guys. This isn't fair to me. It's just, what can you do? I put on the music, but I also want to see what's going on. There's a swinging strike on a pitch high in the zone. Stanton cannot swing at pitches, not hit pitches high in the zone. Like just swing at stuff like middle or low. It's interesting. He's like the swing is straight down, right? So even though he can hit about 120 miles per hour, if pitches high, he just is bad at it. He fouls one on high. Like he just needs to leave those alone. He's not going to do anything with them. Like if you swing low, right, or swing down low, actually high pitches should be easier. He takes it to such an extreme. Like he goes like here and back. If you swing low, right, or swing down, like and it's high, you have like here and out. So it's like you can change it a little bit. There's a curveball that just missed 1 and 2. On the pitch-by-pitch frame, it says it looks like a strike, but it was called a curveball. All right, I think we're almost back at the game on this app. There we go, finally. It's no 2 count here, so we're a pitch behind. Actually, the curveball was not that good. It bounced, but Leon blocked it very, very well. Saved a run. So, yeah. Yeah, the only way to – that's made a great point. The only way to block that breaking ball was for him to, like start to stand up and just let it bounce off his chest protector. Gary Sanchez couldn't do that. Would have gone by him, like, so easily. But darn it, Leon. You couldn't just give us that run right there. It would have been really helpful. Come on, Stanton. Good cut, but it's a line foul. Very good cut. It was way foul, but, like, if that was fair, that would have been 2. Wait, what? So they have Joe Kelly and Rick Porcello up. Why would they have Rick Porcello up? I guess they want to pitch the 8th, but, like, do you not trust anyone else here? Porcello's, like, their Game 3 starter, so, like, that's – maybe he hasn't pitched in a while. Maybe he's an inning. It's interesting. There's the 1-2. He struck him out. Damn it. 1 away. He struck him out with that breaking ball. Finally got the breaking ball after missing badly with it. Let's see the pitch sequence. Swinging straight high, fouled him off high. Bad breaking ball in the dirt. Fouled him off. Then he struck him out on the breaking ball as well. So they are still keeping Barnes in. Barnes, number 32. I think his number guy was 68, but I guess that's a different guy. Here's Luke Voigt, who's Captain Clutch, who just took an off-speed pitch for a ball. So apparently the announcer said Voigt's hit a homer in 4 straight games for the Red Sox, so that's very impressive. Let's make 2-1. Let's make that a 5th game. So that'd be great. Imagine Voigt hits a grand slam here. How crazy that would be. Nuts. Voigt's very good at hitting the ball the other way. It's good for scoring Gardner. Foul that went off 1-1. That's a great pitch to hit. He was just too quick on it. Meaning that, like, hit the ball too early. Be a little bit deeper. Yeah. He is the definition of clutch, as the announcer said. All right, let's get something good here. That ball's high. Come on, Voigt. Get that big hit for us. Tie this game up. At least tie this game up. Oh, no, at least get this run for us. Get on base. Find a way. Score this run. Come on. There's a ground ball to third. Throws a second for 1. On to first. Luke Voigt hustled, and that ball was in the dirt. So he will get – it's an RBI force out. So great job by actually great slide by Gardner. He took out Ian Kinsler at second. A hard slide within the rules. So good job. He stood into the base, but he took out Kinsler, so that was awesome. He basically helped the Yankees get that force out. So yeah, great job by Gardner. Didn't do speed first, like it's almost like his back went up to him. But good job. Gardner, like, that was clutched by Gardner. He basically got the Yankees run for us there. Would have been a double play either if it wasn't for that. And TD needs a double. Not the best speed on first, but that should be able to score. Though Bradley does have a good arm. The announcers were right. Like, Judge's Barnes has been bouncing that breaking ball in the dirt. So, finds a good one that goes away. He should go. There's a ball outside, 1-0. This game's about 4 minutes from the 3-hour mark. We're only in the top of the 7th, so this is likely to be a 3.5-hour game, maybe even more than that. There's a ball in the dirt, 2-0. Yeah, Leon's been perfect behind the plate. You can't complain. It's amazing. I mean, although Leon, the past couple of years, like his defense is worth all the reason to put him in the game. So since it's first and third, sometimes they would try to steal a run by like having the runner go to second, but then throwing to first, and then going home at the same time. So, yeah. So the catcher made some signals, and just in case he's trying to put on a play, if something happens. He fouls it off, 2-1. He's had some big moments. I mean, deciding Game 5 against Indians in the division series, he had 2 homers. The wild card game last year, so the Yankees propel themselves against the Twins. He had a game-tying 3-run homer. He's very clutch. He wants the bat. He's a very good guy, very smart player. I like Didi a lot. He could really do this for us. Goes right to second, throws to first. Oh, Yankees get 1, which isn't bad, but another great opportunity lost. So last 2 innings could be the difference maker in this game. Hopefully it isn't, though. So the announcers, Ron Darling and Brian Anderson, Darling a good pitcher for the Mets. So they're saying that how will they get to Kimbrel? I mean, I don't think the Red Sox trust him. Do they trust him enough to get 2 innings? Do they want to put Porcello in for an inning and get him some work? I mean, guess he has some pitching a little bit. Actually, no, he pitched in the last day of the season. So what? That's weird. So Darling is saying Yankees need to put in a different reliever, put in their best relievers to. I think they're putting in Britton. So that's good. They're putting, like you said, putting that A bullpen. Like they would want, they want like the best guys up so they can maintain this run differential, keep the Red Sox at 5, and yeah, just come out in the 8th and 9th, just keeps trying to score. So yeah, that's what their goal is. So Zach Britton's now in the pitching for the Yankees. Wynn did an excellent job. Give the Yankees some quality innings, and yeah, that was great. He was the most effective pitcher for the Yankees tonight. Yeah, the inning still has not started yet. Britton's warming up. It's about to start right now. Lefty and lefty matchup, but Benintendi's solid against lefties, so not too big of a deal for him, but still good. There's a strike right down the middle. That's what I like. Come right out of the pen and throw some strikes. Sinker is so nasty. Britton basically has one pitch. It's like a 97-mile-per-hour sinker. It has like this crazy movement. It's that hard as well. There's a ball, 1-1. Has a slider as well, and he just threw that one as his last pitch. And yeah, that was way outside. So 1-1 on Benintendi. It's a couple of hits and a couple runs scored this game. So having himself a good game. There's a ball low, so 2-1. Singer that just missed down. Benintendi with good eye. I mean, that pitch was a strike, and then it went out the straight zone, and Benintendi didn't bite. That ball's ground to second, throws to Voit, and there's one away. I don't think Voigt's that great at the first baseman. I mean, kind of went for that ball, and he's like, oh, shoot. Like, Torres hasn't. Still got Benintendi plenty of time, but I don't think he's the best first baseman. He's okay. But he can split, though. He stretches well, which is nice. Give you, like, the extra reach to get the ball, which is important. Also, another good reason why putting Britton in was an excellent decision for Boone and the Yankees is because hard to order up. You don't want the Yankees to lose by more. I mean, it's not a blowout game anymore, so there's a strike down in the inside corner, so 1-1. Yeah, it's not a blowout game. You have to harden the order up, so put in one of your better relievers in to get the guys out, which is smart. So here's the 0-1 on Steve Pearce, who hits lefties very well. Nice slider in for a strike. It's like a Chapman slider. Starts in the outside corner, meaning the lefty's batter's box. It's the outside corner. And that's called a backdoor slider because it comes out through the other way. It comes out through the other side, which the hitters weren't expecting. Outside corner be the backdoor. And he struck him out. There we go. Good job, Britton. 2 away. That slider is nasty. It started in the lefty's batter's box and ended on the dirt in the middle of the plate. It's just nasty. That's like a Chapman slider. I mean, I haven't seen Britton throw too many sliders in his career, but hey, that is dirty. That's a dirty pitch. So that is nice. Now he's just got to get a very dangerous JD Martinez, and hey, right back to hitting these hitting off of them. Porcello does well against the Yankees too, so put him in. That won't be the best thing for them. But I prefer Porcello and actually I don't know who prefer. Porcello in for an inning and then Kimbrel, or Kimbrel in for 2 innings. It's almost like put Porcello in, the 8th is your inning. Put Kimbrel in for 2 innings, the 9th is your inning. So, yeah. The Yankees do have 2 innings to score. It's almost like 1 inning, because 1 inning they probably won't get dominated. Yeah, JD Martinez really started this game with a 3-run homer, making his mark in this game. Yeah. Great power, 107 miles per hour off the bat. This has been utterly insane. Best offseason acquisition. That ball is going to be a hit to Judge. There's a single. And Martinez continues to hit the ball well, having a 3-run homer, nearly missing a homer, lining out to first, and now a single to right. So having himself a very good day. Playing deep because of Martinez's great power, so he couldn't make that play as the ball was too shallow, at least for Martinez's sake. Here's Bogarts, who's had a sacrifice fly and a single to Didi.
Oh my God.
Like 5:40 here. I am wiped, but I am dedicated to podcasting this game. And that ball is Rick foul and 1. And David Robertson's warming up now. And bringing us in more trouble. Robertson, who they call Houdini, is good with getting out of tough situations. Although, I think he's much better getting out of his own situations than other players. So, I would prefer, I'm sure Yankees would prefer too, with Brent getting out of this inning. And Robertson starting a fresh inning. Here's the 0-1. That ball is hit past Britton. Throws the first, bad throw, but Voigt catches it, 3 away. Yeah. So we go to the top of the 8th, and with that, use the bathroom, but stay tuned. All right, I am back, better than ever. Let's see if I missed any of the game. Hopefully not. Okay, so Duhar's in an 0-2 count. Porcello is pitching. Mitch Moreland is the new first baseman. And yeah, let's go back to this game. Now it's a 1-2 count on Duhar. I'm just waiting for the app to start. Now it's a 2-2 count. Moreland's a good first baseman, so nice move by Alex Cora. It's a good defensive replacement. And that was 3-2, and it says on Duhar got out somehow, so let's see how. Still waiting on the app to watch the game. So he grounds to Rick Porcello, and he threw the one for the first out, so the play goes 1-3 and 1 away. There's a ball outside, want to know? There's a ball high, too, no? Yep, they just hit the pitch that was high, so now it's back. There's a big hole for Stanton between first and second. I mean, he doesn't hit the ball on the ground too much the other way. It's mostly in the air, which makes sense, but still. Wait, sorry, that's Gary Sanchez. My bad. There's a strike on the outside corner, 2-1. So far pitching very well. That's what's using a good amount of relievers tonight. There's a ball outside, 3-1 on Sanchez. I gotta score the game. Just a little bit. There's a strike on the outside corner, full count. It seems like the only thing Sanchez is good for his offense is just taking a walk. And he's right. Yankees need to get the tying run up at the plate. So Sanchez needs to get on somehow. Damn it. He lined the ball to the third baseman Nunez, so 2 away. Damn it, that was a hard hit. That could have just landed, but it was just unlucky. Ugh. Darn. This game's so frustrating. They use those opportunities to score. Yeah, Nunez caught that rather easily. It wasn't like right. He had to jump a bit, but he caught it. Come on, Glaber. There's a strike in the outside corner. I disagree with the umpire's call, but 1-1. Glaber fouls it off 0-2. Jeez. are going to have a really tough time against Kimbrough. This is their best chance. It's not impossible against Kimbrough, but it's very, very hard. There's a slow road to third base. Jimenez got it. And he's going to get a hit out of it. Good job. There we go. It's almost like a makeup for Sanchez's hit. That one was hit hard, should have been hit. It was out. This ball was hit soft, should have been out. It was a hit. So now the runner on base to get Kimbrough right away. So never going to move by Poor to put in Kimbrough right away. Purcell didn't do bad, but yeah. So yeah, they're going to see if they get 4 outs with Kimbrough. Yeah, and Kimbrough's one of the best closers in baseball. Maybe one of the best closers in baseball history, or the modern era. And although Kimbrough is in some ways it's a good thing because he's not used to pitching the 8th, not used to pitching as long. And he's got his pitch count up. They got a shot. And shots other times this game, but hopefully they can come through. This game's very important to them because tomorrow should be a win, be a surprise. And they can beat Sale with game 1. That'd be very good. I wonder if the Red Sox are going to game 3 now. Probably still pitch Purcell, but I mean, he's pitching, he just pitched, so that's a little weird. But I think he'll still pitch regardless on game 3. And those number 46. Yeah, the up's being stopped, so that's annoying. So ball 1 to Andrew McCutcheon. And it was low. Kimbrough also apparently is an upward curve that, let's see how much it drops. 11 inches. Wow. Jeez. He's good. There's never a curve that just misses, so 2-0 on McCutcheon. That's what I like to call him, McCutcheon. Still waiting on this app to load. Having problems all game. There's a strike at the middle of the plate, so 2-1. Yeah, just tuning in, Kimbrough just replaced Rick Porcello. And Kimbrough's like this elite closer for the Red Sox, very good pitcher. And we're trying to ask him for a 4-out save, which is more than he's used to. So in some ways, it's an advantage to the Yankees, but Kimbrough's also very good. He throws like 98 with like a wipeout knuckle curve. So very tough pitcher. And right now, there's a ball outside, so 3-1. So Tyne runs at the plate, and yeah, McCutcheon does maybe. Who knows? Counts now full. Yeah, it's about to come back. It's getting a little bit colder out in Tel Aviv. Like, actually, no, yesterday was very hot, so I stand corrected. But it's a little chilly in the morning. This is like the coldest it's been out in the morning. So it's like 60 degrees or so. So I know back home it's probably like about 50 or so. Okay, so he got out somehow. Let's see how in this play. Kimbrel, before he pitches, is like this. He's like his arms at his side. This weird like bird thing. McCutcheon pops out to Mookie Betts. That's the third out. So Yankees are retired, and we go to the bottom of the eighth. So this is their inning, and they didn't capitalize, and they should have capitalized on the times when they had bases loaded more, but they have to. The only chance they have to win is to do it off Kimbrel, which is very hard. So I put on some baseball music and then score some stuff I missed. This one's called "Load Up the Bases." Huh. I don't think it's an actual. Well, it's a song, but they don't have the thing for it. Okay. Just trying to find some good baseball music for you guys. Try to spoil you. All right, this is Glory Days. I'm trying to find. Game is creeping up to the 3.5 hour mark. So thank you for tuning in. But yeah, it's been a long. Good game though, exciting. But long game. Yankees Red Sox tend to be long and play even longer. It's a Bruce Springsteen song. Apparently, it's part of the music video. So here's David Robertson. This is sixth time he's been in. Sixth year he's been in the postseason. So he's had experience when a ring with the Yankees in 09. 1-1 count now. They used to have 2, 3, and 4, so they have the heart of the order. And yeah, they have Judge, Gardner, and Stanton. So got a shot. It's not over until it's over. That ball was low, so it's 2-1 count on Nunez. Nunez was originally a player in the Yankees. I'm surprised I haven't been able to talk about Nunez yet today. He was like more of a defensive replacement for A-Rod and Jeter. But then that's a ball missed inside, 3-1. But he always had some decent pop and some speed, and when he went to the Twins, that showed. He went to the Giants, that showed some more, and then he signed a multi-year deal with the Red Sox. So, yeah, he's not having as great a season as he had the last couple of years, but still a decent player. There's a strike in the outside corner, full count. Yeah, the announcers are right. The umpire has like a bit of a distinct strike zone on the outside corner. It was like on the corner of it off. And he struck him out. That pitch was like a ball high and in. He had no chance, no reason to swing at that, but he did. And now it's 1 away. So good job, Robbie. Way to get it done. Thank you, Nunez, for leaving the Yankees, but still helping us out. Continuing his 0-for-4 day. So 1 away with the former Ranger and Tiger, Ian Kinsler. Unlike Eduardo Nunez, first his entire career, he's been a very good player. That ball's a fouled off, since it's now 0-1. Yeah. So Kinsler's solid. I mean, he's not where he used to be, but he's a solid acquisition for the Red Sox. Apparently, 600 innings pitched. Robertson is the highest strikeout rate in the MLB career. I may have just froze the app, but ears getting a little tired. I'm just trying to see if I can get my over here. But I think that means I have to restart it, which kind of sucks. I wasn't intending for me to do that. Yeah, I got to restart it. Unfortunate. I had this AirPod in for like the past like 3.5 hours, so ear kind of gets a bit sensitive after a bit. So I'm going to take it out. So apparently now it's a 2-2 count on Kinsler.
Sometimes it in the ballpark.
So I'll just tell you the balls and strikes until then. But yeah, I needed to get that AirPod out. That was annoying. And he foul tipped it, so there's 2 away. Robertson striking at the first 2 batters he's faced, so he's doing good. And now, if not, best hitter Leone up, so that's good. A solid outing. Robertson, as they mentioned in the with the announcers, was supposed to replace Mariano Rivera, and he was the first in line to. Like, Rivera taught Robertson his cutter. He learned a lot from him. He looked up to him, and then he got traded. So they tried this pitcher named Rafael Soriano. It's at a baseball now. There's a striking outside corner on 1, and Soriano had like 1 good season for them where he had like 43 saves. Then I hit in that season, he didn't do bad, but he blew a lot of saves. And then the Yankees tried to use Betances. That didn't work, so they used Andrew Miller, who's now a great early from the Indians. Leon swung at a ball in the dirt, so it's 0-2. And after they traded Miller, used Betances for a bit more, and then they got Chapman. And yeah, so that's how it happened. There's a fly ball to left field, and McCutcheon will get there. So Red Sox retired, and we head to the top of the 9th. Yankees got to score off Kimbrel if they want to stay alive in this game. On the baseball music. Oh, you see the Yankees are. Yeah. Listen to more of the song later if the Yankees continue. If not, listen to the song on your own. It's called Glory Days. It's pretty good. Went to what I heard that I liked. So the judges started off with a 1-1 count against Kimbrel for the last inning. Nice. Yankees do lose. I just want to see how they lose and just experience with that. Dodgers are currently beating the Braves 3-0. Kershaw on the bum. Only giving up 2 hits so far, no walks, so pitching a good game. Still waiting for his absolute. Troublesome on that. Aaron Judge hit a home run. What? That's so clutch. Yankees are just within 1. What? That's awesome. Yes. I wish I could have seen that. But that's awesome. Now we just need 1. Kimbrel is breaking. That is good. We're within 1. Come on. We need this. We need 1 more. Come on. We need to tie this up. Probably just woken up a bunch of my neighbors, but I am very excited right now. Sorry if I woke you up, guys, but jeez, wow. Come on, we need to tie this up. We're still in this. Come on, we just need 1. We have no one on. And Gardner, if you get on base, he's fast. And there it is. It's back on. Great. Gardner has a 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1. I think Gardner went around, so it's 1-2. Right. Come on, you got to find a way to get on base, guys. Just need 1. Just need 1 more. We can do it. We can tie this game up. If we tie it, we can win. This point, their bullpen is just spent. Just doing his part. Come on. 3-hit night for Judge. Wow, he keeps raking. Came back to this team has just been awesome. Good take, Gardner. Good take. That was a ball on the outside corner. Easily could have swung. Easily could have done a Gardner move and just, waved it, but he didn't. Good job, Gardner. Stanton on next. He has good speed. We need Gardner to get on. Got to find a way. Kimbrel doing this before a stretch. He always does this and then goes up. It's this thing. 2-2. They struck him out. Darn. Fastball, the top part of the top part of the zone, and 1 away. These are a home run hitting team, and maybe that's the way to do it off Kimbrel. They can't really pile on hits, but this is stressful, especially since Judge just helped. There's life in this team. There's life. They should have done this in the 6th or something. They should have scored more runs, but now they have to do the hard part. They have to beat Kimbrel. They have to. Come on, you already got to run off him. Damn it, log down. It's a called strike on Stanton in the bottom part of the zone, 0-1. Imagine Stanton hits a home run too, and I didn't see that one as well. That'd be hilarious. I'd be fine with the home run. I just wish I could see it. Yeah, it was never straight, top of the zone. Hey, he didn't swing at that one. It was 99 at the top. He knows the zone. It's good. Okay. Right. Wood's some nuts and Wood's clutch, but he's still new. Never called 13. He took 3 pitches down the heart. God, and now it's 2 away. He's down to our final out. At least let me see the last play. There we go. Okay, it's starting to go back. Oh boy. Our Lord and Savior is up. Can Yankees come back, please? He doesn't need a home run. They just move himself over. let Didi do the job. It would help, but just take some good hats, Void. Come on, we need you. Right. There's a swinging straight to the top of the zone at 99 miles per hour. Jeez. It's not look good. I feel like Kimbrel's back. Strike the last two guys with ease. Void took a big hat there. I just saw on the screen after I was looking at the app. Should have had this game on Void. We need you. We need you to save us. You already contributed so much. We just need to contribute a little more. There's a fast one on the outside corner. Good eye. Good eye. 1-on-1. Good take. If he gets on, then I think Tyler Wade's going to pinch run for him, which makes sense. He's super fast. That ball's way outside, 2-1. That was an awful pitch by Kimbrel. So he's a bit, I think it's like effectively wild right now, which means he throws a lot of just bad, but when he throws strikes, just throws so hard that people can't catch up to him. So people are not hitting off him. Come on, Void. You do so bad. I want this game to go to Astros. As tired as I am, I just have to be really good. Here's a 2-1. Void, very good cut. There's a fastball on the outside corner, and Void just missed that. He turned on it a little bit, but yeah. Now it's 2-2. Yankees down their final strike. They lose. They should have had this game. Should have scored more. We had the chance. I said the entire time, don't get to Kimbrel. Don't go to the underbelly of this bullpen. It didn't capitalize enough.